vernacular. Open up your aperture. You don't like the light that I be shining, bitch, you Dracula. Southern draw vernacular. Flip you like a spatula. Knew that I was built to put this word up on my scapula. I've been on this road so long, my tires bald. I don't wanna text and no, I don't wanna call. Came in this shit running, but you don't know how to crawl. We ain't never folding, I'm holding the highest car. Look, okay, grew up running post routes. Now I'm on the cash route. Better call the plumber, that boy spitting like a bass spout. All these bad women in this club, fuck is you mad about? Word to all my estheticians, boy, I'm about to lash out. Straight from St. John's to the east side, jigging since the knee high. Watch the way I put on for my state, nigga, yeehaw. Respected no everything. Crazy how I made it to the league from the bleach eyes. Boy, my shit hair wrong, black, rich, and bare arms. Smoking on that yogi, this shit stronger than some bare arms. Goku, I'm in rare form, you cannot prepare for him. When I swing, it's like a carnival, this shit ain't fair for him. Brought intellect back to this rap shit, you niggas need chapstick. Shit been dry for way too long, and I'm the matchstick. You niggas Nickelodeon me, I'm more like Cap Nick. Cap a nigga, throw him in front of me. Party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said that I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. About to blow like we just lit the fuse. We double dutch into this dough, I get this shit in twos. Push the button, get it started, put that shit in cruise. A little dust up on his heart, I barely get to use. A fool flatters himself, a wise man flatters the fool. Man, I just came to get it started like mechanics with tools. Cause in my hood, if you don't pack a tool, you planning to lose. These young boys deserve Oscars, they be acting a fool. A couple loose screws, but they hammer accurate. Ooh, I know some niggas stuck on drugs and manufacture it too. School of hard knocks, we all got our bachelor's, fool. No cap and gowns, but we all had to master. Party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said that I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. I'm dumb lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh rack, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, leaving my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopping, we don't even need a brake lights. Say she don't smoke, but she always smoke with me, yeah. Back with Finny, yeah, back up in the ovaries, yeah. All my ops, they stay running like they over easy. Even my masseuses can't just get too close to me, yeah. Shout out to Next. Soon as the ink dry, we count out the checks, yeah. I never flex. I bought up a business, you bought up a section. I'm at the top of my class, yeah. Y'all never learned from your lessons. Skywalker gave me the force, yeah. Turn this into an obsession, yeah. I couldn't wait on the team, cooking shit up with just me run play, yeah. Things never are what they seem, but we know the facts, yeah. Charging that shit to the game, but now I pull up with a battery pack, yeah. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, and we can just leave it at that. I'm dumb lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh rack, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, deep in my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopping, we don't even need no brake lights. Big bro, why they call you big bro? Every time we hit the bank, we deposit zip codes. Well connected with the streets like we out in Skid Row.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull-Up Show. I'm your host, Mr. BJ Matthews, a.k.a. B Jizzle.
And it's your co-host that does it the most. Yo, at the Pull-Up B-Ball co-host. That's my new IG. The Pull-Up B-Ball co-host. It's your boy, Rick Masters. Yo, BJ, we're going to talk about the Clips and the Bucks, man. Go ahead, let's get into it.
First and foremost, glad to have my boy back on the show, man. We had him back on, man. He's been away for a little bit of time, but he's back home, you know what I'm saying, where he belongs. So welcome back, bro. Thank you for being a good co-host, the best on my show. Good to have you back. But yeah, we're going to get into this, man. We're going to get right into the Clippers and Bucks. But before we do that, man, let's make sure we hit that like button as we come in here. Smash that like button as y'all come in here, as well as, you know what I'm saying, go to our Cash App. $ Slick Rick 1991 Son. That is our Cash App right there. If you guys want to join us to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast and the Clipper Show right here on LA Clipper Talk as we get into this, man. Also, the comments. Why don't you go ahead and do the honors, Rick, to read some of the comments out?
Man,
let me know y'all in here as well.
You know, Andre, man, DFJ Hoops, man. Make sure y'all check out his YouTube page, man. The man is phenomenal when he breaks down basketball. Andre is one of the old school cats that started with us from the beginning, man. So salute to Andre. DFJ Hoops, make sure y'all check him out. He said salute, and he said I look like a fake Cali Oubre. All right, so I've been looking like a fake Cali Oubre since he's known me. So man, I accept it. Sometimes he calls me the busted or generic Dr. J or something like that. But it's all love, man. It's barbershop talk, man.
Boy, always talking trash, man. You get feeling himself. You feeling himself because the Sixers got a little win last night over the Cavs, man. Good win, great win over the number 1 seed in the league, man. Great game for the Cavs. You know what I'm saying? The Sixers last night. But we're gonna get right into this. We got the Clippers and Bucks. We got LA Clipper business. You know what I'm saying? All the people that's coming in here, make sure you guys let me know that y'all in the comments section. But bro, the reason why we're doing this show is because the Milwaukee Bucks are your team.
Mm-hmm.
The Clippers are obvious. You can tell from the background is my team. First and foremost, we ain't heard too many suits from you this year. But so how do you feel about the Bucks this year? They're 25-18 or 25-17, I believe. 25-17. How do you feel about your Bucks this year, bro? Go ahead.
Man, look, you know, when we started out, I was a little nervous, right? I was a little nervous. But BJ, I wanna give you your props. You told me for probably going on close to 2 years now. You was like, look. You was like, I know they traded Holiday, and I always kept saying, I don't give a damn. We gonna lose. We gonna suck. You know, Holiday was our defensive anchor, which was true. But I must say, because I will correct myself and take accountability on the show, BJ has always said that give Damian Lillard some time. Give him some time to mesh. Give him some time to kind of roll with Giannis and the rest of the crew. And I think, BJ, that's what we're starting to see. Because in the beginning, of this year, I was like, yet again, you know, no defense. What up, Daniel Barry? Salute. No defense. No, you know, I was just missing Holiday. I was Holiday sick. And then, you know, the last 8 games, really 5, like the last 8 games they played, I was just watching. And I'm like, man, I think, you know, Giannis and Lillard are starting to come together, like BJ said. And the reason why I say that is because, for one, let me give a shout out to Giannis. Everybody knows he's a walking bucket. Everybody knows that he can pretty much dominate when he feels like it. But Giannis is starting to look at the game a little bit different. He's starting to pace himself more. He's starting to trust his teammates more. I'm looking at Giannis pass the ball around a lot more. I'm looking at Giannis doing fadeaway jump shots, floaters, hook shots. He's adding to his bag, right? And then I'm looking at Lillard, you know, he's pacing the game better. He's taking off the screen shots. He's coming, it's like he's naturally coming to a flow in his own within the system of the Milwaukee Bucks. And I see that Giannis is kind of leaning that power, you know, that power strand that he had for so long by himself with the Bucks. You know, he's giving more of, you know, I'm going to share with you, Lillard, and the rest of my teammates type of energy with the rest of those guys. So like I told you before the show, BJ, I think Giannis is starting to learn that I need to hit an easy 30 and not a hard 30. And with people who don't understand what that is, it's like, look, you can get 30 points. Hell, we know Giannis can drop 50 when he really wants to go crazy. But what's the point of you playing so hard and not using the pieces on your team that you have when you can make your 30 points impactful throughout the entire game? Right. And that's how Giannis is starting to play. He's starting to be more effective, in my opinion. And then when I watch Lillard is literally taking more easier open shots. He still will take those hard shots, you know, like he did with the Trailblazers. But now he's starting to take shots where he's almost like Steph Curry. He'll come off a screen or he'll create space and he'll come off a Lopez, come off a Portis, come off a Giannis, you know, a high give and go or whatever the case may be. And he's taking easier, more open shots. And you could tell he's more confident. So you could tell that Giannis and Lillard are starting to mesh. The whole team, Trent Jr., Cunningham, Portis, the rest of those boys, Lopez taking threes, like he hitting threes like crazy out of nowhere. I mean, he can shoot them, but he's shooting them like crazy. So you could tell that team is really starting to mesh, and I think that's what we're starting to see. BJ. So I'm really happy, man. Them guys on a winning streak right now. I'm gonna go ahead and answer it. If Kawhi Leonard gets to play, I really don't know who's gonna win because I already know that Kawhi Leonard can pretty much guard Giannis. I've seen it in the past. Now granted, I know Kawhi Leonard has been down with injuries, but I mean, when you're a true defensive player, and I know that, and what Kawhi has 2 defensive players of the year, right? Like we know that he's a top tier. I think he has 7 or 8 defensive first team, or was it defensive first teams? Basically, we know that Kawhi Leonard will play some damn defense. He's a very versatile defensive player, right? He's defensive minded. They call him the claw for a reason. So if he does play, then I'm honestly gonna say I don't know if the Bucks are gonna genuinely win, like just outright win. But if he don't play, Bucks winning. They whooping Clippers' butt.
So let's go ahead and give you a little bit of insight. Let's give everybody a little insight, man. Let's talk about the Bucks and Clippers tonight at 7:30 p.m. You guys, LA Clipper Talk, we're right here with my boy Rick, you know what I'm saying, the co-host of the Pull Up. We're going to get right into it, man. So great soliloquy as usual, bro. Let's talk about the Clippers side. Like we said, the Bucks are, the 4th seed in the East. The Clippers are the 6th seed in the Western Conference. And we're facing a team that has won 5 going on 6 straight. That's supposed to be, highlighted. But the one thing I always was consistent with the Bucks was Giannis, when you have a player of his caliber, what he does is he makes things happen around him, no matter what's the formula. The last few years, he's always been at least a top 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. He's averaged somewhere between 28 to 30 points, going with about 10 to 12 rebounds, and somewhere between about 4 to 7 assists. So he fills up the stat sheet. He's a great defensive player. He's a 2-time MVP, a defensive player of the year, finals MVP, all NBA multiple team, all NBA defensive multiple. It goes on and on with the accomplishments. And me and Rick had a discussion over a couple years ago, I think, when they won the championship in 21, bro. You remember we asked, is Giannis a top 30 player in the NBA history? And that was a conversation after he won that championship, because he literally has all the accolades you can think of. Yeah. Really, he just got to keep stacking up accomplishments. He's 29, 30 years old. Yeah. So he has enough time to continuously go up in those record books, and he's going to be one of the all-time greats. So when you add a Damian Lillard, who's a 25-point per game scorer, who has playoff experience, when you have that championship core with Bobby Portis, with Brook Lopez, you know what I'm saying? You bring in Doc Rivers, who's a playoff caliber coach. You have a chance to compete, especially in the Eastern Conference. I think the one thing the Bucks have been struggling with is no Chris Middleton being in and out with injuries. I think that's where you saw the pitfall hit over the last 3 seasons. But now Chris Middleton's slowly getting himself back, and now you have a Dame Lillard who's a second option, in my personal opinion, scoring on the championship team. So when you look at that and you go with that against the Clippers, who are top 2 defense in the NBA, have been playing the majority of the season without their best player, Kawhi Leonard, have been showing the world that they can find ways to win games, right? 16 in the Western Conference at 25-19. I like what I've been seeing from the Clippers. I like the grittiness on defense. I gotta give Jeff Van Gundy a lot of credit. He has reamped this team as far as being a very, very hard, gritty team, as well as being a very, very competitive team. Now, as far as the things that we need to be better at, because we are halfway through the season, and from what I've been seeing, great defensive team, but because of the departure of Paul George, because of the departure of Russell Westbrook, we have definitely lost some offense. We have lost some star power, which I think people are looking at, okay, how are we going to beat this by committee? I've been seeing great things, but I've been seeing some holes. I see that we don't have the 3-point shooting we did last year. I've been seeing we don't have the closing we didn't have as last year. I saw we don't have the star power where we can, rely and just, go off of talent. Those are the things you let go when you let go of 2 all-star Hall of Famers of that caliber. So now the question is going to the second part of the season, how healthy is Kawhi Leonard going to be? How is it our role players are going to play as the season wanes? How Norman Powell is going to be as well, because he is being considered an all-star, where he continues this play and going into the postseason. A lot of questions must be answered. Ty Lue's coaching, Ty Lue's adjustments. And then you look at the Western Conference, you got OKC, you got Denver, you got Houston, you got Memphis, you got all these teams who are in front of us, that even the Lakers, you got all these teams that are in front of us in the West. It's going to be a grind out. But as far as what I've been seeing from the Clippers, I'm very happy with their effort, but I do think we do have some holes.
Yeah, man. So here's my thing, and I wanted to ask you, BJ, because the biggest thing I'm not gonna rename what you just said, as far as y'all, missing the 3-point shots, y'all are missing a defender in PG. You already went through all over that, but I wanted to ask you, do you really think? Because here's my thing. When I watched the Celtics and the Clippers, right, it was 117 to 113, and I think Kawhi didn't play in that one, right? I don't think he played in that one.
None of our starters did.
Yeah, he did. So here's what I was gonna say. So this is what throws me off about the Clippers. Like, when they don't play, like you said, your starters, whatever, don't play, they will actually like come up to beat, like they will play up to the level of a competition like the Celtics. But then you play against a team like the Bulls, and then it's like they wane. And I don't know if that's due to leadership. I don't know if that's due to coaching. Because it's like, look, you have the firepower, regardless of you missing the, people that can shoot threes like Batum and all those people, man, like PG on defense and shooting threes. Despite the pieces, you could tell that you have the coaching in Ty Lue, right? It's just making me think, like, is it more of a confidence thing? Is it more of a, maybe we're tired from playing this team yesterday, now we playing a lower caliber team, so maybe we don't have to play as hard? Like, is it a mentality? Like, from your opinion, BJ, what do you think it really is? Because I feel, when you guys can match up with the Celtics like that, and we know they're reigning champions, they're a top tier team. I don't think nobody will argue with that. And they can match their energy without their stars like that. What do you think it is when they get beat by lesser caliber teams? Like, what is it really?
I think, man, to be honest with you, and it's funny you mentioned that. I'm glad you asked that. I think personally, and we can only take it from a player, you can relate to this too. You know how you might come into a game against a top team and you ain't really got a lot of time on the court, a lot of minutes, and you just want to play. You just amped up, you just ready to play. You got a bunch of young guys on our team that wants to play, that's on that bench. Bones Highland, Kobe Brown, Jordan Miller, Kevin Porter Jr., try to prove himself. Amir Coffey been trying, like, a lot of these bench players who have been itching to get out there, who are young, who are hungry, who are motivated, who just been sitting there. They get out there, okay, I get a chance to really play and know my starters are out. No, I ain't gonna get yanked for making a mistake, or I'm not gonna, get pulled. That is that's a level of comfort. Okay, I can go out there and hoop freely. So now I'm gonna show you what I can do. We have talent, a lot of talent on that bench. And when you ask a team that is fresh coming against a team that's been playing like the Celtics night after night after night, playing their starters, because they were missing a few players too, but for the most part they were all there. You asked me to just do one night of basketball. We're already a top 5 team defense without Kawhi, so we can play defense. So we got guys on the team that can get up and run. We're athletic, we're young. I said we're going to have to surprise them, even though we're not skilled and we're not better than this team. We can make it somewhat of a problem. I think that's what you saw. I just think it's momentum. I think it's just the initiative, just want to get out there and play. I think that's what it was.
Okay, I can see that, because like you said, when you young and you hungry and I got an opportunity to go out here and show Ty Lue what I can do, show my teammates, show the claws, show Powell. I get it, because like you said, from a player standpoint, it's like, yo, just put me out there. So I get what you're saying. So it'll probably fall more under the mentality then, So, and then also to kind of defend the Clippers a little bit. Granted, me, and I want to bring this up, BJ, because we talked about this before the show, man. I really think unless Kawhi Leonard is saying himself, I don't want to play, I feel that the Clippers need to play him. To that, you say what?
Yeah, because and Clipper fans know this. We've done everything. We've tried playing him 68 games last year. He got hurt. We tried sitting him out in 2023 and low managing him, playing somewhere around 50 something games. He got hurt. We tried, try to love. It's whatever we have done. It's been him resulting in an injury. Unfortunately, it's just been bad luck. It's been whatever the case may be. I ain't seen nothing like this before. 4 straight years of a player of his caliber just continuously being out. And it's sad to say, but at the end of the day, it's like, if you're going to get hurt, you're going to get hurt. And but the thing about it is, when you start thinking, and this is so Kobe our guy said, he said, if you feel like you're gonna fail, you're probably gonna fail. So your mindset has to, and it must be hard on Kawhi. Your mindset has to be like, I'm gonna go out here, and one time it's gonna have to click where he's gonna be able to finish. And I think the Clippers, the last thing they did was they said, okay, we're gonna start him, give him, time to, ease his way back in, play him in January, and then let's see if we can finish him off for a playoff run. Because that's all we need him to do is finish one playoff run. So I think this is the last strategy they did, try to, start him on the bench at the beginning of the season and then try to play him in the back end.
Okay. And so here, I'm just going to use the last game y'all played, man. So Kawhi Leonard played 23 minutes, almost close to 24, 7 for 16 on field goal percentage, so 43.8%, 1 for 5 on the 3. But overall 3 turnovers. But my thing is this, okay, and then let me not forget the steal he had. So my thing is, he's still showing, and we know this is not like prime Kawhi, right? Like, this is not his best game. But the emphasis that I'm trying to make is for him to only have 15 points and 7 rebounds, 1 assist and 1 steal, right? He's still at 23 plus minus. BJ, 23 plus minus on the plus side, not the negative side. So my thing is this: if he basically wasn't even out there the whole damn game, and he's basically not having his best game, because again, he's 1 for 5 on the 3, 7 for 16. My thing is this: if he's still that high up on the plus minus, and the brother ain't crying about my leg hurt or my knee hurt or my back hurt, like he's out there playing, just let him play. Because here's the thing: he's being effective even when he's not playing his best. So imagine when you allow him just to go out there and be Kawhi Leonard, the 2-time MVP champion that he is, the defensive claw monster that he is. It's like, let him go out there and play, especially since you don't got PG no more to help out. You see what I'm saying? You don't got Batum in the corners hitting those threes. And I mean, Powell and Coffee, they stepping up. But like me and you said before the show, BJ, those are not superstars. You need them. They're important pieces. But they're not a Damian Lillard. They're not a PG. They're not like another person beside you that if I don't hit 30, this dude definitely can hit 30 and also be effective in other ways, even if I didn't play, right? Like, these are superstar caliber people. So my whole thing is, you said that it's more of, maybe that Kawhi could be thinking of his injury. That possibly could be it. But it's like I told you before the show, BJ, I think, and I'll let you speak on it after I say it, I think that the Clippers organization are trying to protect their asset a little too much, in my opinion, just a little too much, because at the end of the day, your Clippers are number 6 in the Western Conference. Okay, we already know we got the play-in tournament, right? So we don't do the whole 1 through 8, whoever makes it. No, now you got teams that you could be in the number 10 spot, and if you play hard enough, you can end up in the playoffs. And so we don't want to risk having our superstar that can play right now sit out too much, and then we get too low, and then you're requesting too much from him later on in the season, where he either does get hurt or he's too tired, because now you want to put him in the game when you really, like, you should have been putting him in mid-season, but now you want to put him in at the last quarter of the season, and then you want to run him rugged to where potentially he gets hurt again, or he's not even loose enough or have the chemistry enough to play with the rest of the guys who've been out there with the chemistry, and now you want to make a miracle happen. So I think, BJ, that the organization is being a little too close-handed with Kawhi. To that, you say what?
To that, I say, welcome to the club. Yo, dog, we have been back and forth with this as Clipper. Well, I know the fan base has been back and forth with this. Like, bro, you're not gonna win anything without number 2 on the court. We have unfortunately faced so much bad luck over the years, but at the end of the day, and I kind of understand what they're thinking. Okay, like, we've tried everything with this guy and he still ends up being hurt. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, it is human nature to be like a little bit, paranoid, but at the same time, the reality is that he's playing, and not only is he playing, he's being effective. Like you mentioned, high plus minus. And when you're watching the games, You just see his impact. He sees defensively. He's aware on defense. He's moving well. He's being able to, still have he's in good shape, surprisingly, as too. He's able to play full minutes and not get tired. But you're right. It's the organization that are trying to be super, super cautious of him. But at the same time, you can't continue this for too long, especially when you look at the West, and we're number 6 right now in the Western Conference. Like Rick said, we're number 6 in the West. We're not 2, 3. We're at the 6th seed right now. And you got this man still on minutes restriction after his 6th game. At the end of the day, Kawhi Leonard, he wants to be on the court. He wants to play. He's taking his time, like he said, but we're going to need him, because the last thing I want to do is go into the play-in. I do not want this team in the play-in, because you're putting yourself in a position to lose. Because if the Clippers lose this year, outside of anything of the first round or outside of anything in the conference finals, then it'll be presumed as a failure, because you let go of a guy thinking it was going to be better, and only for him to bring in all these other players who didn't get the job done. So Kawhi ain't got a lot of time left. James Harden's on a 2-year contract. He got one more option for the next year. The time is now for us to compete for a championship. So yes, I'm right. We need to actually get him back on that court and get him in full minutes.
Yeah, man. And I'm pretty sure, the Clipper fan base and the people who rock with you on the Clipper Nation, I'm sure they feel the same way. And this is coming from a guy who loves Giannis, right? Like, I watch the Bucks, man, but I still love the game of basketball. And so that's just little things I'm noticing about the Clippers. I'm like, yo, your dude is not even really playing at his best and his plus. Like, he's still effective while he's out there. What are we doing? Like, unless the man himself comes on an interview or says on IG himself from the horse's mouth, Kawhi Leonard says, I don't feel good, my knee, my back, whatever, then play him. Play him. What are we doing? It's like, you number 6 in the West. The West is that's a tough area, man. That's a tough side. And one thing I don't think you could do in the West is take some games off over there. You got the Kings, you got the Warriors, man. You got the Lakers. They looking like they chemistry getting pretty good. You know what I'm saying? You got the Timberwolves. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, Utah,
the Grizzlies. You got the Grizzlies.
Like, bro, y'all got some juggernauts on that side of the conference. So to be at number 6 and like, yeah, we gonna protect Kawhi, unless Kawhi Leonard say my stomach hurt, my knee. Look, man, y'all better play that man, because what I saw and how I break down the game is this man was basically out there just going through plays, and he was still effective. So imagine when you allow him just to go play, like that's your superstar, right? But look, back on the Bucks, man. Like I kind of said and iterated from the beginning, I think if they can keep this up, especially Giannis, if he can keep that, I'm gonna score if I have to, but I'm gonna get my team involved first type of mentality. And Dame Lillard continues to mesh well with everybody else and playing his role, like in pacing the game like he's been doing, because you can see the difference in how they play now. It's almost like Giannis kind of looks for Lillard now, like he just doesn't take off. Now he actually allows Lillard to be the point guard, and you'll see Giannis set up. You can see them running plays, man. And Doc Rivers, I know I give him a lot of flack over the years, but it seems like he got a little system going to where those guys are really starting to mesh. I mean, I didn't know that Trent Jr. can really play when you allow him to play within a system like that. I mean, I knew he could play, but he really can play. But it's all due to the system that, Doc Rivers and all those guys are running over there with the assistant coaches. And then I'm looking at Connaughton, man. I'm looking at, I can't really say his name. It starts with a B, Bucum or whatever. Like, I'm looking at all these Portis. Like, I'm just looking at how he allows Lopez to shoot threes when he's open and not gripe at it. Even though he hits them, it's like usually when a big man like him is shooting threes, you'll see a coach say something to him, but he's allowing those players to really mesh and just have a good chemistry. And so my point of view is, you're number 4. If y'all keep this up, you can easily become number 3 or number 2. I mean, they beat the Heat, which is usually their rivals. That was the last game they played. I mean, whoop they ass, right? It's easy. I can easily say that.
Yeah.
Like, whoop they ass, right? And there's really no excuse, man, because the Heat were playing pretty good. But you could just tell, like, the system, their defense, the way they're talking, the way they're playing. BJ, I think if they can keep this type of camaraderie and chemistry up, I'm looking at a number 2, number 3 spot, man. Of course, behest the Celtics, because, I mean, the Celtics just not only got all the pieces, they got all the bench. They got all the, they confident right now. They chemistry is insane. So I'm going to respect the reigning champions and leave them at number 1. But at the end of the day, I don't see why the Bucks can roll up to 3 at that 2 spot, just basically off the strength of how they're playing right now. But what do you think about the Bucks?
I got a question for you since you asked me a few questions about the Clippers.
Yeah.
What you think the reason why Giannis is able to play so hard and yet always he seems for the most part, he's been, I know, injured the last few years in the playoffs, but for the most part, as hard as he plays, he's usually available. Mm-hmm. So how do you feel like why Giannis always seems to play so hard, yet he's able to, maintain and be on the court as well for his team? Because that was my main thing that's always been really crazy about him. Like, he plays so hard, but he always is he's always on the court. He's always available. He's playing both ways of the basketball. So where do you think that comes from?
I think it's two big things, BJ. And I'm going to add a opinionated 3 in there. So the two big things is, and this is from Giannis himself, he comes from nothing, right? When you're a person that comes from nothing, right, you have nothing to lose, right? So he came from a spot where he literally, him and his siblings, man, salute to Santana, salute to Franklin. I didn't see y'all there. Salute to y'all. When you come from nothing, bro, and I played against cats like this, people who had a real hard life, man. When you get into a place where the NBA, I mean, hell, I can even think about myself, like, when you used to eating cheese sandwiches or like syrup sandwiches, and then, when you get older, you finally get a career where you eating steak and lobster. It's just like you hear some people say that's been living that life their whole life, like, oh man, this is low tier. But to you like, if this is low tier, I need to, damn, what was I living in, right? So I think Giannis, he still has that mentality where if he doesn't play as hard as he do for his family, this is from Giannis himself, for his family, for his brothers, for his teammates, for the city of Milwaukee, right? Like, Milwaukee invested in Giannis. Giannis, that's a family to him, right? So he plays for other things other than himself. He remembers where he comes from. It keeps him to have that drive. It never lets him get complacent or content in where he's at, right? And remember, if people really watch Giannis like I did, he came into the league as a skinny toothpick. He looked like the Grim Reaper himself. You know what I'm saying? Slim Reaper, I should say. Kevin Durant. He was built like Kevin Durant when he first came in. So where he comes from, his mentality, the people he plays for, now his wife and his beautiful children, like, he has stuff to play for. So that's what drives him. The second thing is, I think Giannis is just, he knows he can't make any excuses, man. When you come out, and again, this is from Giannis himself, when you come out here and you making, little rap songs with Damian Lillard, and, now that I got Damian Lillard, y'all gonna see it. You doing all this big talking. Giannis also understands that people gonna want to see it. It's either put up or shut up. Right? Like, you doing all this talk before you even won a championship, with the new teammate, people gonna hold that axe to your neck, because I'm not gonna forget that Giannis came out, talking that smack, which is cool. I mean, nobody tripped if Michael Jordan was talking smack. Nobody tripped if, Kobe Bryant is talking smack, long as you winning. But when they was losing, he was starting to look a little, bad. So I think Giannis also remembers that. You can't come out and you do all that talking, and I got my new teammate, we gonna do this. I need a new coach. You got the new coach. Now he knows he needs to produce. So I think the second thing on his mind is that as well. And then my opinionated third is that I don't know if he's been listening to us as fans or maybe his teammates or whoever talks to him, but the man is starting to create a bag, BJ. The man has a little bag now.
Yeah, he
the man is doing fadeaway shots. He's doing spin around hooks. All the things I've been crying about for the last 7-8 years, he's actually starting to do. He's making the game easy on himself. He doesn't do a powerful dunk every time he comes down now. If it's a layup, he just lays the ball up in transition. Like, he's starting to play a smarter game, right? So I think he's making the game easier for himself for those first 2 points that I made, and also for the notion that he's actually adding more to his bag. He's making it harder for the defensive opposition because now he could do more. But that's what I think, BJ.
Yeah, I see it too. I see the fadeaway turnaround on left shoulder, right shoulder. I'm seeing the stuff that Dream actually taught him that you should utilize because you are just a freak athletically. So you mix that in with your skills. I mean, come on, like you got a dominant. You already dominant as it is. Now
Yeah.
that you have the post moves, but it's just like it's like, bro, it's almost unfair. So, big shout out to Giannis. Big shout out to Dame. It's going, like old man says, it's going to be a big game tonight. Let's go and let the people in, bro. Let's go on a little 2-minute break. And hold on, let me go ahead and I actually need to take this down. You got some more comments, bro? You want to read?
Let's see who hopped in here. I know Santana came in. He said that Kawhi having those 2 dunks is definitely a great sign. Absolutely. And then Corey Gear said Giannis will play through injuries. He will definitely try to. That's one thing I love about him. He has a strong willpower. I forgot what was that was a couple years ago when he hurt his back. And I think that's when his coach, somebody died in the coach's family, but I don't know if it was his brother or something like that a couple years back. But like Giannis tried to play through it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I think his engine comes from who he has to play for. Like Giannis doesn't want to go back. And then he said a lot if players don't. And then let's see, old man. Oh, salute to you, old man. Salute, Corey Gear, salute. And then let's see, we got Santana. Well, at 30 years old, Giannis has to understand that now he has to make the game easier for himself. Exactly. I totally agree, Santana. I totally agree. A hard 30 or an easy 30. Which one you want? You got the teammates to help you out. Make it easy on yourself. And then we got a comment from Water X. The adjustment is I'm guarding Giannis, Kawhi Leonard. Hey, look, man. I said at the beginning of the show, I said if Kawhi don't play, I'm rooting for my Bucks. I know they got it. Kawhi play, because I'm gonna tell you right now. I've seen many of matches between the Bucks and the Clippers, and Kawhi can guard Giannis. Right when Kawhi gets up on Giannis, he better start hitting them fadeaways because I'm telling you, I've seen so many plays where Giannis would try that little buck move or that little spin, and then I know it don't look like, but Kawhi has to be a very strong individual for him to just stand there like a wall when Giannis trying to spin into you. Like he's literally taking all that force in the chest and he's not moving. So it's like when you play against a defensive player like that with those hands that they call the claws, Giannis got to be careful. So it's like, and then the way, not only that, but then the way that Kawhi chases you down and Kawhi pickpockets you when you're not paying attention off of a spin, or you think you about to pass the ball to a teammate and he reads those interception lanes. Kawhi is a problem on defense. So that's why I said if Kawhi plays, I don't really know. I feel like he can go either way, But if he don't play, Bucks off.
As far as the injury report was reporting that everybody's available outside of, I think, Chris Dunn and Jordan Miller. So it looks like Kawhi will be playing. Giannis will be playing. It's going to be a hell of a matchup tonight. I can't wait. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and get the people in. Let's go on a little 2-minute break, Rick, and then we should be right back, all right? We're going to be back in 2 minutes, y'all.
We just got to be better at that. We didn't handle the pressure. We complained to the officials a few times instead of being strong with the ball. And usually the most aggressive team is going to be the ones that get the calls. And they was aggressive in that fourth quarter, and we just didn't attack it the right way.
Last one.
Hey, Coach, so you guys had Visca Zubac went 8 for 9 from the field today. So 15 and 12 he's averaging for the season. Are you seeing like a different mentality with him this season, or is it something that he's been having and just people are just starting to get noticing?
People are just starting to notice. I think every year I've been here, he's gotten better and better. Someone you can trust. And so, you're seeing teams are double teaming him now in the post-ups and because he's so efficient down on the block. And so that's another option that we have, another weapon that we have that we can go to when teams are trying to speed us up or we're turning the basketball over. And we try to run it 4 or 5 times, we just couldn't get the ball to him. But we'll be better.
All right. So we are, like I said, me and my boy Rick, man, are back in action. The pull-up show is back in it, you know what I'm saying? So we just dropped the link for y'all to come in for the Clippers and Bucks game tonight, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, 4:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, 6:30 Central Standard Time. You guys want to catch that game live and direct, you know what I'm saying? Also, another announcement, membership badges. All right, membership badges are in full effect. The pull-up badge and the LA Clipper badge. Let me put this into actual understanding for y'all. Shout out to the people who are members right there. Y'all can see on the screen. You guys have instant access to certain things that the regular member does not have. Because of you guys' commitment to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, we guys are giving you guys full access with games, media coverage. While I'm at the game, I get a chance to, get, inside details for y'all. If you guys are membership badges, it's very, very affordable. $4.99 a month for members who want to be a part of it. $99 for the Clipper badge as well. If you guys want to get pregame access, media room access while I'm at the games, everything in, a nutshell. If you guys do be a part of the Pull Up family, you guys can join and sign up on our Pull Up page. But that is what we're going on right now. So shout out to Cam the Hooper. What's up, everybody? What's good, brother? How you doing? Shout out to him. Go follow his page. You know what I'm saying? Maverick fan, go follow him. Hanover first says, what up, Pull Up crew? Just finishing my Spurs getting blown out live. All right, we got a lot of different fans. We got Spurs fans, we got Maverick fans. My boy Rick's a Bucks fan. Clippers is over here. So we got a lot of mixture. Bro, let me ask this question. How does it feel to have a mixture of different fan bases on the show? Like, what do you think that brings to the show?
Hey, man, I mean, that was the vision, right? I mean, when we started this, going on 5 years, I mean, and just from the vision itself, I think we're going on our 4th year as far as actually being live, but so this will technically be 6 years. We're heading December will be 6 years. So, I mean, from the beginning, like the vision, man, it's like, we wanted a place where basketball fans, people who love the game from all across the world can just come to one spot and have a basketball, barbershop type vibe. You know what I mean? Because whether you play basketball, whether you coached it, whether you just watch it, whether you just like doing it in your pastime, basketball is one of those sports that can really bring everybody from different nationalities together, man. And so I think seeing the, Mavericks, Spurs, we got, Rockets, we have literally I think we've met a lot of people. I mean, Miami Heat, your uncle, like, you got Andre with the 76ers. I mean, we have people who love the game of basketball all in one spot. And so I think the vision that we pretty much saw is appearing right in front of us, man. So that's how I feel about it, man.
I couldn't say any better. Shout out to my man Deuce Times. He said, shout out my guys. Seen you at the game with Adam. You bossing up. Hey, that's the vision, man. We trying to get everything on board and, moving us up to the highest order. He said, bonjour from France. Oh,
there
my man.
Go.
There you go.
From France.
You go.
You know what I'm saying? Wimby Yamba. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Wimby.
Hey,
yo, BJ.
What's your thoughts on Wimby, bro?
Man, look, man. And I did a show by myself a couple weeks back. Look, I think on one of the takes, I was like Wimby, and I said it with love. I said it from a basketball player's point of view. Like, I'm cool with you shooting threes, all that, bringing the ball. I'm cool with that, right? Because Giannis is about 6'11", I mean, Kevin Durant's about 6'11", 7 foot. Dirk Nowitzki was 7 feet, right? So it's not like we haven't seen big men play like a guardish type baller style, right? But it's like I said in that take, you have to get an IQ or a parameter of the game to where you need to probably play down low in certain situations, or at least certain parts of the game. Like, I'm sure if I was a coach, like if I'm sitting on the sideline and I'm coaching Wimby and I'm seeing Wimby take all the, now if they're open, I'm not going to get mad. If you got an open three, take it. I'm not going to treat you like in high school. You're a professional basketball player. You don't got to take a step in and take a closer shot. If you're open, I don't care. Just like Brook Lopez, he takes open 3-point shots. Okay, I'm not going to get mad at that. What I get irritated about is when I see him trying to shoot threes, right? And there's like people on him, or he didn't really come off the screen too well. He's covered. It's like, look, 1 or 2 steps from Wembanyama, he's already laying the ball up. That's how long and tall this, and he's strong, believe it or not. Wemby's only like 20. Is he 2021? Wemby is pretty much a baby, and he's strong as hell. So it's like, yo, man, like, yo, go down into the post, get a couple of, hooks up, get a couple of fadeaway off the glass, create a cushion, right? Create some cushion within points, and then start shooting crazy threes. Don't be shooting crazy threes when the points are too close. Don't be shooting crazy threes when, as a team, we got 10 turnovers. Don't be shooting crazy threes when Chris Paul is trying to get everybody, aligned and everybody going. Like, we need you to play a big man style at certain intervals of the game. That's where IQ and knowing how to be aware of the game comes into play. Granted, I know he's young. That's why I don't really bash him, right? Because some of that stuff takes time. But at the end of the day, you have to look at yourself and be like, I'm pretty much the tallest dude in the league. I'm strong as hell. I can play a guard-like position if I have to. But right now, my team needs me to be effective. And where he's most effective is when he's around that free throw line, because even if he does a hook shot from the free throw line, he's pretty much laying the ball up. So it's just like, look, make it easy, kind of like Giannis. And I know it'll take time. I'm not bashing you, Wemby. Take it, make it easy on yourself. And then when you create that space or that part in the game where y'all up 15, it's the fourth quarter and y'all got 3 minutes left, or y'all up, 20 points and it's like the fourth quarter, you got 5 minutes left. Yeah, take a little Kobe Bryant, 3 people on me shot. Cool. That's cool. You earned it. Y'all deserve it. But don't do that the whole game and, you down by 2 or they up by 2. That's the only gripe I got about him. But overall, he's going to be a phenomenal player. Like I said, I know things take time. That IQ kind of comes over time. BJ, you understand that yourself. I'm pretty sure that if I had to play a younger version of myself, I may get dunked on with an alley-oop, but I'm potentially going to win at 34 against a 23-year-old self because I break the game down with the IQ that I have now. So it's like, if somebody can just tell Wemby that he trusts or whoever, a guru coach, if they could just get him to kind of focus like that early in his career, he's going to be a freaking problem, bro. When he's about 25, 24, he's going to be a huge, literally figuratively.
He going to be a enormous problem. So Hanover first, you going to be in good hands in about 2-3 years, man. But let's go to Deuce Times, man. What's good, Deuce?
Hey, what's up? Am I clear, man?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, you good, bro.
Man, my thing. Hey, salute, homie. I see you moving up in the world, Playboy. I'm proud of you, homie.
Yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
Line, dog.
Appreciate you.
Real, man. Hey, man. I'm excited, bro. Hey, man, the ceiling's the roof with us, bro. Like, I'm how I feel about it, bro. I love this year's Norman Powell. Amir Coffee seems to be like taking that next step also. He's being more consistent with scoring in the mid-range. He's moving his feet tougher on defense. I love what DJJ got for us, man. Like, hey, I think we're gonna finish higher than 6, man. I'm looking at like 4th or 3rd, bro. You know what I mean? I expect Houston. I expect Houston and or Memphis to fall back. You know what I mean? They jumped out, but Houston looks a little tough, man. Ime got those guys going. So I hope we don't match up with them. But bro, we look good, if you ask me. we look ball. We ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah. How you feel about how Kawhi been doing?
I think he's been doing good. Like, you were at the game, but if you listen to Lawrence Frank, you know what I mean, this minutes restriction and everything is all like the team. The same thing I was saying last year. Like, we rather get that all NBA performance in the second half of the season instead of the first half.
Mm-hmm.
So the team seem like they're holding them back. It's like you see what L. Frank talking about, and also all these guys that hop on here, bro, talking about trades and shit, bro. We're straight. Like you heard L. Frank talking about it, bro. We good, bro. Like we straight. We got the little everyone to talk about the power forward position, but I say, what power forward do we have to face? I don't see any power forwards in the West that's going to give us trouble. Our problem has been getting the guards, the ones and twos, not to kill us.
You know something, bro? I like Kobe Brown, bro. I like him. I think
I like Kobe Brown too.
I like Kobe Brown, bro. I like him.
I like I say, we look good, bro. Like people talking about trades, bro. We don't have minutes for the guys we got now, bro. We go about 12, 13 deep. You know what I mean? We ain't really seen what Kai Jones can do. Because every time he hop in there, he catching lobs, he in front of the rim. What else you need to sit in and do? So Kobe Brown, you know what I mean? He started getting minutes. He's sudden, you know what I mean? Quick footed, he's strong, he's tough, physical. ball magnet. Like, let's see what these guys can do before you start about trading people, bro.
Yeah, we got like 2 weeks left to the trade deadline. I like to see Kobe Brown get more time because he had like what 30-some minutes against Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he held
11,
his
11,
own.
12 rebounds, couple deflection steals.
Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. Um,
I
let's
like
go
our
to my
players, bro.
for sure, for sure. Let's go to old man, man. What's good, old man? It's been a minute, man.
Salute, family. How you all doing?
Doing good, sir.
Good,
Man,
sir. We good.
big game tonight, Rick. Big
Oh yeah,
game.
big game. I hope
I
Kawhi
know the
don't
Bucks.
play.
Yeah, I know the Bucks your team, man. It's gonna be nice to see the Kawhi against Giannis
Man,
matchup tonight. You
man,
know,
I don't like it. I don't like it. It's like getting a shot at the doctor's office. I don't like
but
it.
man, you asked a question about Kawhi, BJ. You know, the things that I notice about Kawhi is he's quick, his reflexes are good, you know, and even though the minutes he's playing less minutes, you can see that he's comfortable in his movement. You know, there's certain moves that he did that reminded me, you know, when he was on the baseline and he, you know, did a spin move and took it to the rack. You know, it was things like that that he did against Miami that that impressed me. You know, his quickness really impressed me. So I'm looking forward for his minutes going up and seeing what he can do throughout the game. And like he's playing and he's not taken away from the team. That's a big thing. Like Rick was talking about, he's a plus 23, stuff like that. You know, he's not taken away from the team. Matter of fact, you know, by him being on the court, he's making other guys. That's a testament. He's making other guys better. You know, so I'm looking forward for his minutes going up. I posed a question yesterday. I think it was yesterday while you was doing your thing, BJ, and I had ran off all the guys about uh, you know, the roster, and I ran off like 8 because the playoffs is 8 to 9 deep, and who's going to be that ninth guy, you know, because we got guys that has playoff experience, and a lot of guys that's on the bench, especially young guys, they don't have that playoff experience. So who's going to be that ninth guy? And all due respect, Deuce 2 times, you know, we can't play or we can't afford to play Kawhi at the 4. You know, I know they playing this spread 5 offense or whatever kind of offense it is, but in
But
the playoffs, we're going to have to show multiple ways
but
of.
who's the four that he's going to have to play? I
I'm
don't see
just
Charles
saying.
Barkley. I don't
I,
see
I,
Charles Barkley out there. I don't see Tim Duncan. Like everybody else is playing the one center, 4 wings.
but just because
OKC.
everybody else is playing it, we got to play that which will allow us to advance. We got to play in terms of throwing our opponents off. We got to play various ways. If
Well,
we play
Tyloo
one,
always got Tyloo always got something, but bro, ain't nobody. He ain't banging with nobody down there.
if we playing one way consistently, then the scouting team is going to figure us out. And then what we're going to do, you
Nah,
know.
bro. Playoffs about making shots, making or missing shots, and that's what it's gonna be about, bro. It ain't no fours. He got to play Zion. Ain't going to the playoffs. Ain't no fours. Anybody? I'm scratching my head to think of a fours. 260 pounds, 6'9", 6'10" guy. I don't see nobody out there like that.
I mean, you that's cool. You comfortable, you know, that's cool. That's your opinion. But
Can you
realistically,
tell me a four? Can you name one?
Kawhi playing the floor, that's the reason he ain't never able to get into the playoffs. See, so we're gonna have to make an adjustment. We can't keep playing or going into the playoffs playing that way.
Oh
So
man.
if we want to see Kawhi where we desire to want to see Kawhi, we got to take the stress off of Kawhi so that we can see him
That's why
where
James
we
Harden's
desire to
here.
want to
James
see him.
Harden passing the ball. Kawhi brings the ball once every 10 possessions. That's why James Harden is here. There's no
Okay.
more 10 dribble ISO pull up into your game. There's no more Paul George. You know, I love Paul George, but there's no more ISO play. There's ball movement, it's lobs, it's back screens, it's short rolls. It's not just Kawhi at the top of the key getting into his bag. Those days are gone, bro.
Okay.
Kawhi's a designated hitter right now. Catch and shoot threes, catch and shoot finishes. You know what I mean? He's not bringing the ball up and getting into his bag. You know what I mean? Passing the ball, he'll do his thing real quick, and that's taking stress off Kawhi.
Okay.
He's not guarding number one. He's not guarding the number one player. DJ, we got DJ out there, and Chris Dunn, T Man. You know what I mean? He's rotation. That's how he's getting his steals and shit.
All right. I mean,
So let me.
Just give me a team that's not going big in the West, and maybe I understand a little bit better.
All right,
Denver's big. They're big. Gordon's 6'10".
Guard though.
I mean, I kind of do think I would like to see Kobe Brown at the 4.
But who we gonna take on the 4? DJ?
I mean, you can afford to, because DJ is really just a dunker, and he can shoot. He can stretch the floor, and he's a good defender. But from what Kobe Brown can do, bro, he's not getting pushed around. I think against, like, let's say, like, I don't know, the Mavs, I don't think DJJ is strong enough to guard Luka.
Look how big Milwaukee coming in tonight. Look how big Cleveland is. Look how big Boston is. See,
we don't play none of them in the West though.
It doesn't matter. I'm telling you that look how big Miami is playing now. Even though they got the Jimmy Butler situation going on, they bring in this young center in to play beside Bam Adebayo now.
That's the East though. You didn't name no West teams.
But who do you face in the finals?
Memphis got size too.
Memphis size is soft though.
The Zach Edey kid and Jaren Jackson?
Yeah, Jaren Jackson soft. Any big he play against, eat his lunch. AD, Zubac, Joker, they eat his lunch.
All I'm saying, my friend, we got to play multiple ways of basketball. We just can't go out there and play out of position at times and then play this small ball and expect for us to go far where we desire to want to go. There's multiple ways, as they say, there's multiple ways to skin a cat. There's multiple ways to win a basketball game. You gotta play according to who you playing against.
And you don't think Ty Lue does that?
No, Ty Lue doesn't do that.
At times you do.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm a realistic person. Who have we really, besides a few teams, teams a few times, who have we really beaten to put us in the conversation where we need to be? Bro, playing the way we play.
It all starts with our injuries. Our losses are basically injury. We should have won 2 or 3 championships by now. 2020 and definitely 2022.
You talking about this year, old man, or
injuries?
Yeah, we have beaten good teams. Don't get me wrong, but the way we play is all defense.
Oh, this year?
It's all defense, right?
He's talking about this year. He's talking about this year.
Right. Everybody is going to get better. We're not the only team that you feel is going to get better. Everybody is going to get better going into the playoffs. So there are adjustments that has to be made because everybody is going to get better. So we sit back. If we sit back satisfied with a number 2 to 4 defensive rating, but we still have an offensive rating over 20, then we got a problem going into the playoffs because we don't have multiple ways to score the ball. While other teams, they can play big and score inside.
But we do though, man. We do have multiple ways to score the ball. We can score inside with Zubac. We got catch and shoot people on the outside. We have Norman Powell attacking the basket. Like, what are you talking about?
All I'm saying,
Am
my
I
friend,
am I
all
wrong?
I'm
Am I wrong on that?
all I'm saying, my friend, that's what you see now. That's what you see now. Just like teams gonna scout us, we have to scout them also.
Man, I don't
Every
know what y'all talking
it's
about,
like
bro. Like, you don't watch our. You
no,
think
you
that
you don't
we're
understand
not
what I'm saying.
prepared? If
We
you don't think
going
we're
through
not prepared and ready to play, I don't know. I don't
we
know
going through an
who you're
interview
looking at,
stage right now for the playoffs, my friend.
man.
That's what's happening. We going through an interview stage, and we're gonna have to get our team together for the playoffs. And we're going to have to put the best qualified personnel in the playoffs. There's adjustments. That's the reason you have trade deadlines. You may like all the guys that's on our squad, but that don't necessarily mean those are guys that's going to get us to where we need to get to just because they playing well right now. Because playoff basketball is different than regular season basketball. And in the playoffs, you want to have the most experienced guys, and you want to have the best personnel to go against your opponent. So you can't play Derrick Jones Jr. at a power forward in the playoffs.
Against who?
You can't play Nicholas
Against Jalen
Batum.
Williams?
You can't.
Against Jalen Williams?
Pardon me,
I like that. Against who? Who was he playing against? Jalen Williams?
Jalen Williams. No, he'll be
Yeah.
playing against.
Okay. See,
You got Oklahoma City got the Hartenstein guy, and then they're gonna have the 7'2" guy coming back in the playoffs.
they play at the same time.
No, they got Isaiah Joe starting. That's their center. They're big. He's, I think, 7 feet. They got Chet at the 4.
Yeah.
They got who
I
at
don't
the
think they
4,
play at the
BJ?
same.
Chet's at
Yeah.
the 4.
Yeah.
And what
They
can
don't play
Chet
at the
do?
same time.
You say
He
you
stick
say
to
what?
Bones. He stick.
You
Chet
say
will
what,
be
old man?
Chet will be back for the playoffs, right?
Yeah, he should be.
Okay.
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 I like Kawhi getting checked.
All right. But what I'm saying
You
is
know.
Kawhi been playing the 4 all this time and he has not made it to the playoffs. So why can't we not put him back in his rightful position? Why he got to play the 4?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I do like Kawhi at the 3 more than the 4. I'm not saying he can't do it, but I like him better at the 3. That's what he's been his whole career. He was that in San Antonio. He was that in Toronto. Uh, I would like to have him at the 3, especially his body now, bro, being fragile as it is. It's like he would take less. And if you look through the West,
That's what
Denver,
all the game is at the 3. That's what all the game is at. That's putting more taxing on his body. Chasing KD, chasing AD. I mean, Anthony Edwards, chasing all these prolific threes that's in the West.
I don't think answer 2.
He
Threes,
runs a
he
lot
would
of the
be
three also.
3. He would be in the mid post. He would be in the mid post, and he'll be at the elbow and stuff. That's where he'd be operating at.
I
Now
know,
he
but on
want.
defense though,
I mean,
that's putting
hmm.
more work on his body, chasing around threes. If
Who is
he
he
can just
chasing?
show and recover,
Who he chasing?
that's what I'm saying. LeBron, uh, KD,
LeBron running. LeBron's running around.
yeah, LeBron be doing back cuts and shit and stepping up. On defense, he sags, but on offense, he has the rock.
I don't know. I don't know, Juice. I do like Kawhi. I would rather, like I said, I think Kobe Brown would be a good addition next to Kawhi. I would love to
I
see
know.
that.
I feel you on that. I do feel you on that. But like Ty Lue plays, like who you gonna sit?
I'll sit DJJ. You can interchange them. Some game, it's gonna depend on the game too. Like It depends who we play. Like there's certain games DJJ is not effective. He can be in and out of a contest.
Yeah,
Like
I believe that's what Ty Lue said. It's going to be between him and Chris Dunn. It's going to be between him and him, matchup dependent on when they start. We'll see.
Chris Dunn might be if the route he's going, bro. Like I said, I don't know why we picked him up because we
Do you
already
think?
got we got enough players as it is. You got too many guys that do the same thing. So let me go to Bruce real quick though. What's good, Bruce?
Oh God.
Oh God.
He said
Indeed.
it's over.
I haven't seen anything. What's up, BJ, Rick?
How
Nice
you
to see
doing,
you.
Bruce? How you doing?
Nice to see you,
Salute,
Rick.
Bruce.
How you doing?
Salute.
I mean, I don't have anything controversial to say, so no need to say, "Oh God, it's over." No, I don't have
No,
anything
it's just
controversial to say.
negative. Just negative. I know.
Negative. I haven't said anything. I think the Clippers are playing okay. The thing is they have to play better in the playoff. I don't care about the Lakers championship. So just winning a
Play
playoff
better or
and
play healthy.
no, they have to play better even when they are healthy. Well,
Oh,
it
okay.
all depends to Mr. Leonard. So and I see that he's getting better. You know, I mean, when he first started, he wanted the threes all the time. Now he's going to the mid range, and people make fun of the mid range, but I think it's if you have that in your game, you're gonna win a lot of games. So I'm not impressed by any teams in the West. I don't care about OKC or whatever SGA is doing, even though I think he's the MVP. I think the Clippers can beat the Bucks, even though they are better than I thought they will be. Maybe because the East has a lot of bad teams. Um, so teams that were better last season, and I don't think they're that good anymore. And I think Cleveland is losing steam now because they're losing to Sixers last night. Um, so yeah, I think the Clippers can beat the Bucks, and I'm not impressed about the Bucks. I don't care about their bench. I watched the Bucks play a couple times. It's mostly Giannis doing an effort, and Dame some games he's playing well. And that other guy, that other kid, whatever his name is.
Lopez, Portis,
Yeah,
Connington. Yeah.
Lopez. I don't trust Portis, but that's me. But it's fine. Rick, so are you satisfied with your Bucks?
I mean, the way they playing, I ain't look as a fan. I ain't got a choice. Look, we ain't got no trades coming no time soon. I don't got a choice, man. So I gotta be satisfied.
I mean, you satisfied with Dame this season?
I mean, how they playing right now? I'm cool. I mean, like I said at the beginning of the show, I really like how Lillard is starting to like ingratiate, like how they're starting to move, and how Giannis is being more patient. How Giannis is starting to kind of get into he has more of a bag now, as far as fading away, floating. Like it's starting to see like a different structure. So I feel like if they keep it up, they can kind of move up in the East, But I mean, yeah, I'm not really. They doing better than me. I don't really see no issues.
Okay. I mean, they have a bench. You trust the bench?
I mean, Trent. You got Trent Connington. What's the other brother name? It starts with a B, but the way they.
Beauchamp.
Thank you, Beauchamp. Like the way that the coach is like putting them in, taking them out. You could, like I said, Giannis and Lillard. The way they communicate, if they can keep that chemistry up, I think they'll be in good hands. If they could keep it up.
Is Middleton starting now, or is he?
I think Middleton is out. Is he still out from that injury? Let me see.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be back, then he'll leave again.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, a part of me kind of wants to get rid of him and get some more pieces because man.
I don't think
Like,
any
He's
team
in a
would
fat
want him.
contract, huh? Middleton's in a fat contract.
Yeah, because it's like, look, when he playing. Like, I mean, I won't take that from him. When he's streaky, but when he on. But the problem is like we don't know when he gonna be on.
You know, he was the
So,
reason you won that championship, right?
well, it's a lot of
That
reasons why we
nigga
won.
got that chip. He got
It's
that
a lot
check.
of reasons.
That's the only reason he
You know what I'm
playing.
saying? For
You
one,
know, Middleton was the reason
one
you won that championship, right?
for it. Well, look, we got a championship. For two, Chris Paul is old as hell, right? I'm glad we weren't playing prime Chris Paul. So I mean, there's a lot of reasons. You know, Giannis turned Super Saiyan God in that championship.
I
So
mean, Drew Holiday.
then you got Holiday playing on the defensive cup. So I mean, I can name the reasons why they won. But at the end of the day, you know, I don't care about 2021. I'm looking at 2025. Like, I'm one of those players. So I mean, like I said, as far as today, I mean, if they could keep this up, man, I don't really have any complaints, man. If they could play at a competitive level and they kind of keep this camaraderie going, I like it. You know, we just got through beating our rivals, the Heat. We got through beating them. Like, that's our rivals. I like it.
The Heat is not dysfunctional right now, so I don't know.
Yeah, but that's still their rival, though. Like, you know, the Heat be bringing it to them in the playoffs. So it's
yeah,
like,
but the main guy that made the rival wasn't there.
I got you, but hell, you know what? Even better, because now even if he comes back, he ain't getting along with his staff. So that's a mental thing. I love it. Whatever helps me win. If Kawhi don't show up tonight, I love it.
How's Brooke Lopez looking to you, Rick?
I mean, obviously Lopez is one of the foundation pieces, right? Like he's been there the whole time since the championship team. So, you know, between him and Giannis and, you know, like those two, you could tell they have damn near a brotherhood. Like, you can literally see it when they play. So, I mean, obviously he's comfortable. I mean, I love that he can stretch the floor, because now you have to worry about him being around a 3-point line. You just can't let him shoot, because, you know, he had hit it most times, so that he actually causes problems. And of course, he's a big man. So if he has to play strong, he'll get rebounds. Giannis on the other side. I mean, I love Lopez, man. Like, he whether he's scoring or he's helping defensively or getting rebounds, he's effective.
Let me go to Kirk real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all continue. What's good, Kirk?
What's good, BJ? What's good, Rick? I haven't seen you in a minute, bro.
Yeah,
salute, man.
Salute.
How you been, bro?
Man, look, you know, I'm finally bouncing back. I say I'm about 85% from my injury, because I have a concussion. But
you said injury. What happened?
A car accident on December 4th. Ran into a concrete barrier hydroplane.
I'm good. Okay.
Yeah, I was unconscious for about 4 or 5 minutes, but, you know, woke up, couldn't really talk that well, couldn't really walk that well. So I've been going to physical therapy and all that, but, you know, I'm healing back. I'm coming back. So I appreciate you checking in, man.
I'm glad. No, I didn't even know that you've been through that, bro. I'm glad you're okay.
Oh yeah, man, it's all good. I appreciate that.
No, seriously, bro. You said you had a concussion?
Yeah, I mean, I still technically do. I've been going to speech therapy, you know, my physical therapy, walking. Now I'm able to jog again. So I hit the steering wheel pretty hard.
I'm glad. Okay, was you in a car with anybody, or?
No, it was just me. Yeah, I literally hydroplaned on I-35 in Temple, Texas, like it was raining, and then literally the 360 in the middle of the highway, and then ran straight to a concrete barrier. And went to sleep for a little bit.
Now, like when that happened, was you by yourself, or was like people around you, like authorities or something?
Yeah, it was people around me, but I guess they dodged it. You know, they dodged my car because I didn't hit any other car. The only thing that was damaged was, of course, I got a new car now, but that car, the Honda's gone. And then, of course, I made like an imprint in the barrier, but that was it. Yeah, nobody else.
I'm glad you're okay, bro. Like I'm saying, like you woke up by yourself, like you didn't wake up
and smoke everywhere, the airbag out, you know, in my face. Like,
oh God. Okay, bro. I'm okay, bro. I'm glad you're good, bro. I'm gonna keep you in my prayers, bro.
I appreciate that.
Man. No doubt. I'm glad you're good, bro. That's all that matters. But what y'all talk about yesterday? Clippers will face Milwaukee Bucks. That's a good.
Yeah,
DJ, I swear I watch every. Bro, I don't watch every Clippers game. I swear I watch one Clippers game and then I don't watch the next one. I watched the Clippers game with Boston, and I seen that, but I know we talking about the Milwaukee Bucks. I wanted to talk about that game so bad because obviously we all seen the Clippers show their full roster, And the last chat I was on, they was saying like, yeah, well, what's his name? I forget his name. The super Clipper fan. He be talking crazy, but he was saying like, oh, the Celtics, the Celtics was we exposed the Celtics. I said, bro, I don't think they exposed the Celtics. I said, I think the Clippers just showed what they got on a roster that Ty Lue doesn't play. He don't play them players, bro. So I thought the Clippers looked amazing. They looked amazing. Obviously, Derrick Jones, he's been doing that for a long time, though. Derrick Jones has played really good defensively. He's been like that for a while. And then I like the way Kevin Porter was looking. He was making quick decisions. He was scoring. The only thing I didn't like about the Clippers in the fourth quarter is that everything, obviously we didn't have James Harden or Norman Powell, but everything was too fast. And I was like, oh, they don't know how to slow it down in the fourth quarter. Like they just kept going. But if we're talking about this Clippers or Milwaukee, I probably got to go Milwaukee right now. And I think Milwaukee, they're probably a trade away from going to the finals. Like they're a very sneaky team not a sneaky team. They're a really good team this year. I think Giannis and Dame figure out some chemistry. I'm pretty sure Rick talked about it. I didn't really hear it because I just joined this chat. But now the Bucks, they look really good right now. I only watched a couple of Bucks games this year, though. I'm not gonna lie. I can literally see. I mean, Giannis is still the second best player, in the world. He's playing pretty good basketball. Damian Lillard's playing pretty good basketball, efficient basketball. Chris Middleton's slowly coming back. I hope you guys don't try to trade for Bradley Beal. I think that's a stupid ass trade to me. I hope y'all don't trade for him. But
you respect the Bucks because they beat your OKC. So
no, that's not the bro. I mean, that was a playoff type game. But Bruce thinks I'm the super OKC fan. I am an OKC fan, bro. I just like the way they play, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I saw your profile picture, so I thought you were not.
I know, bro. I'm gonna change it, bro, because I like basketball in general. But they my favorite team. I ain't gonna hide from it. They my favorite team.
They're your favorite team, but you're not a super OKC fan. Okay.
I'm not like that, but I'm good. I'm realistic though. I ain't about to say, oh, Shea's the best in the world. Oh, they gonna go to the NBA Finals, or what I mean. I'm gonna be realistic. I'm not saying they can't though, but. Yeah, I got Milwaukee tonight. And the Clippers look really good. And I'm pretty much talking about like who they got in the squad. Like, I mean, Kawhi looks good. He's coming back to normal. He's coming back to himself. I think the James Harden problem, I don't even think it's really a problem. I think he's playing pretty good basketball. But
besides James Harden, most of the Clippers players are defenders. Like, can you say the same about the Bucks?
Wait, say that one more time, bro. What did he say?
He said, can you say that? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Bruce.
Besides James Harden, most of the Clippers players are defenders. Can you say the same thing about the Bucks?
No, not really. I can't say that.
I mean,
so why the Bucks gonna beat the Clippers?
I just think that Giannis and Damian Lillard are rolling right now. To me, I think they're just like they're playing pretty good basketball right now.
Clippers are rolling too.
It's like they are, but I mean, I got to see how they're gonna play Giannis. Like how are they gonna play Giannis?
Kawhi doesn't know how to play Giannis.
It's not even that, bro. Like we can say that, bro, but Kawhi is still like getting his rhythm back. So it's not even, he's not going to stop Giannis. That's not, we both know that, Bruce. And I love
not Kawhi. Stop Giannis. No, I don't know that, man.
You don't know that, bro? You think
I've seen Kawhi stop Giannis before. So
I'm not saying, bro, Bruce, I'm not saying that he's not capable of stopping Giannis, but right at this moment, right now, he's not stopping Giannis right now. And no one's stopping Giannis. Giannis is the second best. Giannis is the second best player in the world, but he's not stopping Giannis. I don't think Kawhi's knees is ready for that right now. I'm just being honest with you, bro.
I can see both sides of the argument because Kawhi he has shown and can stop Giannis. He has slowed him down plenty of times. But I do understand what Kirk is saying. It's not like Kawhi has been playing the whole time. He's been healthy the whole time. So I see both sides. I see both sides of the argument.
No, Bruce is right. Like, bro, Kawhi my favorite player, but bro, right now, I'm not banking on Kawhi stopping Giannis.
It's not SG anymore.
Bro, SG is one of my favorites. He act like you can't have multiple favorite players in the league, bro. Like,
I'm sorry, it's your profile picture. I'm sorry,
because I'm an OKC fan, bro. If you ask me, Bruce, I like OKC better than the Clippers right now. Yes, I do.
All right.
but I'm a Kawhi fan. I'm not going to sit here and hold you. But if you ask me to judge the game on a logical, a logical standpoint, I can do that. I'm not about to sit here and say OKC's about to run through the league. But I don't have Giannis stopping. I mean, we're going to see, bro. I'm not going to keep doubting Kawhi because every time I say some shit, some shit happens. You know what? It happens every time, bro. I'm not going to keep talking about Kawhi, bro, because Kawhi is
Can I ask you a question? Who's the starting lineup of the Bucks, please?
So we're gonna have Lopez, Portis. I want Portis to start. Lopez, Portis.
I think Portis out, ain't he, Rick?
I can check real quick. Let me see.
What's up, old man?
But I want Portis, Giannis, Lopez, Lillard, and I'll probably have. Let's see.
That's a big lineup too.
Trent Jr. kind of small. Exactly, because the Clippers are not bigger on that lineup. I'm trying to look for advantages because I don't want to run with the Clippers. I don't want to run with them at all. Damn.
I think Dame's the key though. I don't think Giannis is going to be like. It's not if you're going to stop Giannis. Can you stop?
But if Kawhi plays, it's like to me, it's like an even battle between him and Giannis. Like,
that's fair. That's fair.
If Portis is going to be out,
but I'm not going to lie, like. I seen some Bucks and Clippers matches, bro. I seen the Bucks but
my thing is, I'm like a strategist, man. I want to make the game as easy as possible. So my thing was thinking big. I know that the Clippers, like they can run. You still got to worry about them, but that's why I said if Kawhi plays, then now I'm not saying it's canceling Giannis, but that's like he gonna have to worry about his own battle within a battle. And then on top of that, if Lillard is having one of those slow nights where he's not really dropping his shots or not getting open, then that completely you lose 30, 25 points right there. And when you're going up against a team like the Clippers, where they're known for defense, you need them damn 30 points. You need it from Giannis and from Lillard. Like you need those 30 points. And then Bobby Porter's giving you 15, Lopez mess around, give you 15, 25, depending on how he's shooting that night or how they're using them. Like I'm trying to think of ways of like eclipsing them by using advantages. But like when you start taking advantages away, that's what makes it tough. Because we're not going to outrun the Clippers. Like that ain't going to happen. So it's like, how do you make it easy for yourself?
BJ, that's updated? Or because I'm looking at ESPN, they got Portis out and Middleton.
I don't like that. This is the day.
Yeah,
this is
I
think I don't know. It's because it would say right here, unless this was old, but they got Jordan Miller, Chris Dunn day to day, PJ Tucker out, Chris Middleton's day to day, and AJ Green's day to day. So you see Portis out right now?
Yes, sir. I got Portis out. Got AJ Green out. Giannis a game time decision. Middleton game time decision.
Clippers winning that.
Game time decision.
I'm not gonna lie. The Clippers better win because they lost all their matchups against the Bucks in the last how many years? What the fuck? I just peeped this. I didn't even know it was like that, bro.
Oh yeah.
We've been having issues with them.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, I didn't see because that's why I was saying earlier. Like, I'm like, I remember the Bucks just beating the shit out of Clippers a couple times in the regular season, and I never took it serious because they always got two matchups. So I'm like, you're not going to face them in the playoffs or anything. But I'm like, damn, they lost 6 straight times to these niggas. Damn. Yeah, they probably gonna win tonight. I didn't beat that. I didn't beat that. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, that's why I said if Kawhi plays, I don't know. Because I know Giannis can go Super Saiyan God mode, but it's just realistically, that's not always effective, especially when you're playing against a coach like Ty Lue that can make adjustments on the fly. And then you got those, like I said, like BJ said, you got those younger guys who are hungry. Like y'all are really good at defense. Like I'm more so looking at it from a coach's point of view, not really a player's. Like what pieces can I use to have an advantage? So when you start taking pieces away from me, it's like Jesus Christ. So it's like now I'm asking Giannis to do more of a workload, right? Even though I know he'll do it, it's just you still want to, protect your piece, make sure they comfortable because you don't want to wear them out. I
agree with that.
Because Leonard's gonna do that by himself. Like if they allow him to play, they let him play, really play.
But he's the key though. Miller's the key tonight, though. He's gonna be the key to me.
Stump said, can Dunn guard Damian Lillard?
Nah, he can't guard.
Nah.
I put Terrence Mann on him. Nah, I don't like that.
Man, I would. Yeah, I actually would agree with that.
He would just shoot. He would just shoot over. He would just shoot over Dunn. He would just shoot over Dunn. Dunn can't block it. Like Terrence Mann can actually block that shit.
Yeah,
Dunn
man is like a pit bull. That dude's aggressive as hell.
Yeah,
and then after he takes the ball from you, he going straight to the rack, like he taking off, like a little track star.
Facts. As soon as Dunn get in that defense position, Dame gonna look at him, jab, stab, and then shoot right over his face.
But like I said, if Lillard's on fire, then that helps. But facts,
is Lillard a better defender this year?
I think he's better, but it's not enough. Like I do think he's better, but it's definitely not enough. Not against no damn Clippers, not their defense. That's
Clippers is crazy, man.
Yeah, so Clippers defense is just they harass you.
Who's on the Clippers is gonna guard?
Guard who? We talking about Damon?
Yeah.
I agree with him, man. I think they should put man on him.
Man. Definitely.
If I was Ty Lue, I would put man on him.
No, who Dame is gonna guard on the Clippers?
Well, hell, if you got man out there, you got to guard him. But
probably guard Harden.
Harden. Okay.
Powell.
Well, Clippers
Harden,
no, he's not gonna chase Norman Powell around.
Yeah, he not. Yeah, Norman Powell, a little fire. Him and man are both firecrackers.
He just might be matched up with him though. Like he might be matched up on Norman Powell, low key.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah,
them two.
I'm
looking at how, like I said, Dame is doing better, but like that reactive response type defense. Like, say if the ball there's a rebound or there's a turnover, the way that Man and Powell just takes off in transition is crazy. Like they be running like they in a track meet. That's why Kawhi Leonard be getting them easy assists. Like he'll take the ball, just throw it down court, lay up, dunk. Like they already down there. Then they back on defense already. I'm like, damn, man. Like it's good when you got players like that on your team.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Clippers defense is crazy. I see what y'all was talking about. I mean, I knew it was good defensively, but that Boston game showed me a lot of things. Like I think all the Clippers fans like that game. That game was crazy as hell to me. That was a good ass game, bro. From everybody on the court, like, and then me and BJ was talking about, Amir Coffey. He can't go out there and just give you 20 every night, but he go out there and looking like a bucket getter. I said, oh my gosh, straight mid-range game. I like when the Clippers like play like that, and that's how honestly they was playing like OKC. Honestly, they was playing gritty on defense, and they was kept passing the ball, and I'm like, this is how like like Ty Lue was talking about the offense was slow. The offense was honestly probably too fast that night, especially in the fourth quarter. So I was like, but no, it was good though. The offense was moving pretty good, but obviously we didn't have our best players. But yeah, that was a good game when they faced Boston. So it should be good tonight. Should be good tonight. It's gonna be a good game.
If the Clippers don't reach the conference finals, it's a lost season to me. So.
They definitely can, bro. Like y'all said, it depends on the matchup. Like,
no,
it the matchup.
Regardless of the matchup, they have to reach the conference finals.
That's true.
So Bruce saying they got to make it regardless. Like,
why, Bruce? Because of the defense?
Yes. I'm watching the conference finals. I don't see any team that's scary to me.
Okay. I still say OKC's a scary team, bro.
No, they're not scary.
He said, nah.
The only thing that scares me about OKC is, and I told y'all this, I think, is them in the fourth quarter. And I'm talking about like OKC's a really good team. No, they got two things scare me: the fourth quarter and their over helping, and that's pretty much every team in the NBA. But when they over help, and they just gonna have their third best player kill you, I don't understand why they keep letting PJ Washington kill them. And they even said in the playoffs last year, "Oh, we're gonna guard him," but y'all obviously don't want to guard him because y'all don't want to give up Kyrie. So y'all want to keep that man in the corner. Like the help defense is crazy to me. They can't. That shit kills them to me. That shit kills them every time. In the fourth quarter, they don't know where to go other than Shea. It's just Shea or Jay Williams. And if they don't know how to do that, then they're playing hot potato with the basketball. And I'm like, that's not good. That means that y'all don't really have like a true game plan in the fourth quarter. That means that you can lose. You can lose a lot of games. You can lose a lot of games in the playoffs. So I don't like that for OKC. That's not good.
Well,
Well, there's two things I would like to see in the playoffs, and that's if we go in with Kawhi healthy.
Facts.
Let's pray that Zubac doesn't get hurt or injured.
I think he'll be okay though. He's
And
usually
then,
durable though.
If we don't make any moves, because I still would like to see a skill 4, but if we don't make any moves, we have to move the ball. We can't allow the ball to stick in one person's hand.
You mean with James Harden?
Exactly.
That's exactly what I
exactly.
mean. It has to move from side to side. You can't continuously run the same type of offense and expect to get different results. You know.
Speaking facts, old man.
The ball has to move around. Everybody has to touch the ball. Everybody has to get involved.
Even Kevin Porter was doing that shit. He looked like a quicker James Harden. Honestly, on the floor.
Who's on OKC? Who on OKC can guard Zubac?
Nobody. I mean, well. If they get Harkistan and if Shaq comes back, then it'll be a problem for Zubac a little bit. But they don't have those pieces. Now I don't know when they're gonna get Shaq back. So you know what? Nobody can guard Zubac right now on OKC. They gotta get a healthy squad.
Advantage Clippers.
No, they can. Clippers can beat them. Like at first, I didn't see it, but they can definitely beat them just because their size, and they're gonna beat them in the post because Kawhi can post up and you can throw the ball to Zubac, and James Harden can make plays, and that's gonna kind of upset OKC's defense. Like they have a great defense, but they have a great defense today. They don't have a great all-time defense because they don't know, they don't have their bigs right now. So,
I mean, yesterday I couldn't come on because I was working, and this kid, what is his name? PS5 or P5?
Yeah, P5. Yeah, Chinese guy.
He was saying Mavericks gonna beat the Clippers. I mean, okay. I mean, Blake Lively is hurt, fractured, and Luka's missed a lot of games. So there's gonna be Russ. So okay, I will see.
I disagree with him because if the Clippers are healthy, they're not beating the Dallas. Ain't beating them, but Dallas is a good team defensively. And they got,
are you sure? With Klay
Dallas plays. Jason Kidd makes them play defense, bro. They play defense.
Yeah, I don't see that from Klay Thompson. I watch Klay Thompson. I'm like, what the heck?
No, I'm not saying. Well, Klay ain't the same, bro. But I think we all know Dallas. The defense is not the problem for Dallas, bro. The Dallas's problem is the offense. The offense to me is how they get their offense. It's not even. I'm not saying like Kyrie and Luka are terrible, but it's how they get it's how they execute. It's either like too slow or well, it's honestly probably too slow, like too much iso ball. But like Kyrie looks great in the offense, but as soon as Luka gets there, he kind of just takes the energy away.
Not much has changed though since they got beat in the finals. I mean, Dallas's biggest issue is that Kyrie is too little, and then when you play against bigger teams like the Celtics or Denver, or bigger teams, they clogged up the paint, so you can't throw those easy oops down on your centers. And then if you're having a bad shooting night, which Kyrie is going to be a bad shooting night if they focus on him, and the defenders are taller, you're really not going to get production from him like they did with the Celtics. They put, Brown and them are taller, so they're just harassing the hell out of him. And then you don't got Luka right now. So you can already pull that apart, So, like you said, they do hustle. I'm not knocking that they don't play hard. But when it comes down to a 7-game series, they're easy to pick apart. It's like Celtics literally showed us how to break them down.
Yeah, they did.
They're gonna miss Derrick Jones Jr. too. So.
Go straight to the rack. Bully them boys, put them in the post a little bit. Just keep putting that pressure on the rim. They clearly can't do too much down there.
And OKC doesn't have the players to do that. So
that's true, but OKC, like the thing about OKC, bro, they're disciplined though. Like OKC's only missing like the things I said, the flaws, they're missing those little parts, but OKC's a very disciplined team.
OKC is going to be a problem. Let's just stop, y'all.
That's what I mean.
We can have our personal opinions, but facts. OKC is going to be a problem. Houston is going to be a problem.
I think. Well, yeah.
And the reason they're going to be a problem is not because of their players. It's because of the good coaches they have.
Yeah.
Do you trust Jalen Green in the playoff?
Pardon me?
You trust Jalen Green in the playoff?
No, I trust Ime Udoka.
But he's not gonna play.
But they play according
Hey,
to his
Bruce funny,
strategy.
man. He
They
said
play
he ain't gonna
according to
play.
his scheme. They play according to his strategy. And if you got 7 games with Ime Udoka, you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
Oh man,
If you,
I mean he's speaking facts, bro.
I
But
think Denver's gonna be a problem.
Denver is gonna be a problem because what Russ is doing
Yeah,
without
exactly.
Jokic.
And the stupid Clippers let him go.
See,
I ain't gonna call him stupid, but damn,
That was
yeah.
stupid.
I mean,
was-
Denver
Russ-
just found a way to use them better, man. Like,
Did y'all hear what
Mike Malone-
Jokic said? Y'all hear what
What
Jokic
he
said
s-
about Westbrook?
He has
What did he
chemistry
say?
with him. Chemistry.
What did he say?
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
I think he said he has chemistry with him or something like that.
I'm gonna tell you another thing that's gonna be a problem. If they can get the person healthy, the Bucks
Who?
gonna be a problem. If they
Who?
can get Middleton healthy,
Middleton is
Fact.
nearly done.
Fact.
He's not gonna be
Fact.
back.
along with
Fact.
Lillard and along with Giannis and along with Lopez, they gonna be
Bucks are a
in the
problem.
league.
Bucks can come
No,
off
the
Bucks.
Bucks is no
Yeah.
problem. Zero.
That's crazy.
Because
I
they
ain't
missing
worried about
Middleton's they missing Middleton's
crazy.
defense, man.
Middleton is done. He cannot even defend injuries. So how is he gonna defend?
Oh man, well
Oh,
they're
my
really
God.
missing Middleton. They're really missing his offense though, bro. Like they're really missing his 3-level scoring. That's what they're really missing.
Right.
mid-
He
that
can score
mid-range.
in the post, mid-range, and 3-point.
That's what they
then
need,
he can
bro.
play defense on the wings that the
Facts.
East have, So sometimes we got to be realistic about what we're looking at, man. Even
do
though my
agree.
favorite
Have we
team
looked at that? Have we looked at Middleton the last couple postseason?
No,
He
I'm
looked
talking
okay
about-
last year. He looked
I
okay
mean, he
last
did.
year.
He did a little decent.
He actually
but
won
my
a game
thing with
from last
Middleton-
year.
My thing with Middleton is that you just never know when he's gonna be there. Like, he injury prone.
Exactly, bro. He won a game from last year in the playoffs, right? He
Yeah,
had
he was
like 30
cooking.
some points. Yeah, he was
He
cooking
was
like
cooking.
shit. He looked like that Chris
But
Middleton looked like the one in the bubble.
But it's streaky though. Like that's what I'm
It
saying.
is.
Like Middleton is real. You got to make sure he feel good. He got to be on. It's just like, look, and he's older, so
He an old
it's
man.
like,
Now.
man,
Westbrook went to Denver and became the second best player on the team.
Well,
what did he say? What did he say?
Westbrook mentality is exactly what Mike Malone wanted. See, they've been missing the mentality, and he allowed Westbrook to play the way he is capable of playing. A lot of coaches don't want you. They don't cater to the player's strengths. They want the player to cater to them. But Malone is catering to Westbrook's strengths, and he put him alongside Jamal Murray. Now Jamal Murray is playing what he naturally is a 2 guard. And now you can see that Jamal Murray is not worried about scoring points. He's playing more efficient. Westbrook is doing things, being a threat, taking the pressure off Jokic. They got Aaron Gordon coming off the bench. He done made Christian Braun a threat, going back door and all of that on the baseline. I mean, you can see all the dynamics that Denver is playing with just because Westbrook is in the lineup. Even with the bad back that he had, even the young brother that had the back surgery, you see him catching alley-oops and stuff now.
MPJ,
Michael Porter Jr.,
He's playing great.
That's all the Westbrook effect, man. We can't say it isn't,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. They was missing Westbrook last year in them playoffs, because if they had him, they would have won that series. To me,
it takes a coach to believe in you, and it takes an environment that allows you to showcase that which you can do.
I gotta give Jokic credit too. I gotta give Jokic a lot of credit, because he wouldn't be there if Jokic didn't sign off on that. So he must have saw something he needed.
He's seen a player that was willing to play basketball, that was willing to sacrifice his. He's been doing that for the last 3 years, to sacrifice himself. Basically, I'm a cut hard. I'm gonna play hard. I'm gonna shoot a 3. I don't give a fuck if I'm not gonna make this 3. I'm gonna shoot it anyways. I'm just gonna go in eventually. I'm gonna play defense. I'm gonna get rebounds, and I'm gonna pass, and them they look crazy out there, bro. They look
But
like a 2K
to find Russ so far in one game when he told Zubac, I'm gonna get this rebound. And he got that rebound after he told Zubac he was gonna get the rebound.
That's wild.
6'4" against a 7-foot center. Zubac gonna say, you're not gonna get the rebound. Russ said, I'm gonna get this rebound. And Russ got the rebound and put it back in. That shows you not only it's about talent, it's about the will.
He knows Zubac. He knows how Zubac is gonna get the rebound. So that doesn't mean anything.
Damn, Bruce.
I mean, he did. I mean, to a certain degree, I get what Bruce is like, mentioning that he used to play with him. So, I mean, it's just like it's just like when Westbrook plays against KD. You'll see him mess with KD a lot because they used to play together. Yeah. So it's like, KD 6'11", 7 foot, but he still a block KD sometimes because they used to play together. So it's just one. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those things where he was exactly his tendencies. He's probably messing with Zubac in a way he used to be his teammate. Like, I'm gonna get this rebound. Like, I know how you play. But now, if it was, somebody like Joker or somebody well, not Joker because he played with him now, but somebody that like Giannis, somebody he's never played with, then I wouldn't, how they say, stir the pot up. Don't get them started, right? But
I
it's like
see
somebody
what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Somebody you know what I mean? It's like like if me and BJ playing against each other, like I know how BJ, I might mess with him, but somebody else that plays against him ain't gonna really talk because BJ is throw a shot in your eye in a second, right? But I know how he plays. So
you saying Zubac not competitive like that?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that he's not competitive. What I'm saying is that Bruce said it. He knows his tendencies than other players that used to play with him.
But if he go against Giannis as a competitor,
he never played with Giannis. So it's no different than, like, I do it like this. So let's say Lillard is like, yo, Giannis, I'm gonna get this rebound. Realistically, Giannis is gonna get the rebound. But if Lillard knows how Giannis plays, so if Lillard gets to a certain spot before Giannis like beats him to it, he might just get the rebound.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
But when you tell somebody that you're gonna get the rebound before it even happens.
Yeah, if you know that person's tendencies, that's what Bruce is saying. They used to play together.
I see what you're saying. He might have told that. He might have told him that.
Now, ultimate, like this is what I'm not saying. I'm not saying if you threw 10 rebounds in the air that he's gonna get every last single one. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying on certain occasions, if a person's positioned a certain way, that person's tendencies, you may just beat them in that spot.
Okay.
That's it. Point. I'm not saying overall he's a better rebounder than. I'm not saying that, or he doesn't have enough competition.
No. I know you're not saying that.
You're just outsmart.
You're just looking at it from a competitive standpoint.
You just outsmart them in that situation. You already know what they're about to do, so you beat them to the spot. You beat them to what they're about to do. Yeah, no, Nuggets is going to be a problem for sure, though. But the West is definitely West is definitely. I ain't gonna say it's wide open.
I think the Nuggets can beat OKC. So.
They definitely can. They can.
Bruce, what you got against OKC?
They're overrated.
I don't think they're overrated. That's so disrespectful, Bruce. Like, I don't know if they're overrated. Like, I'm not gonna let that exactly. How are they overrated, bro? Like, that's the only thing. Like, come on, Bruce. Like,
they haven't won anything. They're already treating them like one of the greatest teams of all time.
Well, let me this. I guess, Bruce. First of all, Bruce, the NBA could be. It's not to me. The NBA is not that good right now. It's okay, but it could be better.
Jack said Bruce nasty work.
He's tripping, man. So it's like, who else are they supposed to? First of all, who else are they supposed to promote? That's my thing, Bruce. Like, who are they supposed to promote? Who are they supposed to promote? In the West, like the Rockets are winning, but they don't look like OKC. The Clippers are, playing good, but they're like.
I barely know the OKC players' names. I don't know SGA, Lou Dort. After that, I don't know.
Oh man, you're not watching the games. That's all it is.
Jalen Williams. OKC is boring, man. I fell asleep.
They're boring. Oh man, see now you're just talking. Okay, that's crazy.
Bruce is starting problems now. He's just starting up.
They're boring to Bruce.
Everything I said it in private. you can ask BJ. I said those things. So
Hey,
that doesn't.
hey, Bruce, I'll say this, bro. I watch a lot of basketball, bro. This is your opinion though, so I'm not mad at it. I know good basketball when I see it, and OKC plays really good basketball, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. They
Good
do.
basketball.
They do play. I mean, you don't. I mean, you don't get that far without playing good basketball. They've been playing good basketball for 3 straight years.
every team sucks, and so you can
That's
get
what
far.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta give them credit though. Like, why not give them credit? Like, what we supposed not to say nothing? Like,
But
what,
you think the
I
Western
give them
Conference
credit.
sucks?
I said they are overrated, so they are rated. So overrated.
no one said they was going to win a championship though. So what do you mean they're
A lot of
overrated?
people saying that
I never
they
said
won a
that.
championship.
Oh, that's crazy. People, I don't know.
I
mean,
didn't say you.
thing,
I said a lot of people say they're gonna win. Especially now, Cleveland is losing steam. They lost to the Sixers last night. I was watching that. I was like, wow.
I mean, well,
That's
Cleveland's in the East. I mean, who said? I don't know, bro. If people got OKC coming out the West, there's nothing wrong with that, and they're not. I wouldn't say like
I
OKC's
didn't
not
say
gonna
it was something wrong. I said, in my opinion, they're overrated. I think if they play the Clippers, they're gonna lose. If they play Denver, they're gonna lose. I thought Dallas gonna win, but no, I don't think Dallas can
How
beat
many?
OKC.
Hold up, but how many games? So if the Thunder face the Clippers, how many games? How many games did the Clippers beat
I
them
think the Thunder could win 2.
Okay, that's respectable. What
See?
about the Nuggets?
Maybe OKC win 1.
I disagree with you on that one.
Because I think Westbrook's gonna be motivated because he's playing OKC.
So hold up, you don't think OKC will make adjustments to that?
You have nobody for Jokic.
Okay, they have nobody for Shea. I'm being dead ass serious.
I put Westbrook on Shea.
Okay, so Bruce, you put Westbrook on Shea for 6 games. You think Shea just he's not gonna be effective? You think Russell's just gonna shut him down?
It's not only Shea. There's Aaron Gordon. So
okay. So Aaron Gordon's the Shea stopper.
No, bother him.
Did OKC make it to the West Finals last year?
They made to the second round, bro. They made
it to the second round.
Yeah, I see what Bruce is saying though, but we're talking about multiple games. Like you don't think OKC gonna make adjustments? They go like, we're just gonna get our ass kicked by Russell and Jokic. We're not gonna do nothing. They make adjustments, bro. That's why they're a good team. They make adjustments. They're not just gonna sit there and let you beat them.
They made adjustments against Milwaukee in the.
It was one game.
Oh, okay.
You can't make adjustments in one game, and we talk about the torque.
Okay. I mean, you can make a adjustment at halftime, right? At halftime, right?
I'll tell you this though, bro. The reason why Dallas beat them was PJ Washington. Like they didn't make adjustments on him, but they made sure they star players didn't go off.
The reason Dallas beat who?
Dallas beat OKC in the second round.
The reason Dallas beat OKC is because Shea made a bad play. That was it.
I mean, yeah, but yeah,
that play cost them to advance.
That was a crazy play.
That was the only reason.
I feel like before that play, they was still like Dallas was still coming. Like the momentum was still on Dallas's side, and they was coming strong. And that PJ was too effective because they just.
And now they changed the rule. They changed the rule. That play made them change the rule this year. Said if you hit the ball first and then you touch the body, it's not a foul.
It shouldn't have been a foul, but I'm glad they changed. It shouldn't have been a foul. I didn't know they changed the rule though. That's crazy. He said Denver. He said OKC will get one game against Denver. I hope they face Denver, bro. Actually, I think OKC will beat Denver.
Who's gonna guard Jokic, man?
I mean, no one's gonna guard Jokic. I mean,
I just saw Jokic do like 35 points, 17 rebounds, 15 assists. I was like, damn.
He's the best player in the world, bro. No one's gonna guard him, bro. But the thing about Jokic, you don't let him you have to can't let him play make.
You know why, Bruce? Jokic doing that? There's nobody making him play defense, so he don't have to extend no energy.
And that's why OKC that's no shot. Nobody's gonna make them play defense.
OKC is gonna win like 3. That game will go. That series will go 7, bro. That's not going like one game.
Yeah, not even on NBA 2K.
Come on, fully healthy OKC team with Hartenstein and Chet. Like we talking about a fully healthy? Are we talking about the OKC team now? Or are we talking about a fully healthy OKC team?
Fully healthy, fully sick. You're not gonna win more than one game.
I see them beating Denver before I see them beating Clippers. I'm being so serious.
Really?
See that? No, seriously. I think that's a better matchup for them. I think the Clippers matchup really good against them.
I think Clippers and Denver beat OKC.
I'm not mad at that.
I don't know about Memphis. I don't think they have IQs. So
not even the IQ. I don't think they got the players, bro. I think they simply just don't got the players to advance that far.
Houston, I don't trust. That guy was on Memphis. What's his name? Who's on Houston now?
Dylan Brooks.
Yeah. You're not winning that guy. And Jalen Green, man, come on.
If OKC got a healthy squad, bro, they're beating Denver.
Jalen Green balling, Bruce. You got to give it to him now. He balling.
He is balling.
And
I don't take Rockets serious though, bro. If the Kings can get their shit, the Kings can beat them if they was healthy. To me, I don't know. The Rockets is cool, bro, but I don't know why the Kings are so.
The Rockets are overrated too. Another overrated team.
I wouldn't even say they're overrated, Bruce. Like you said, the NBA is not that good right now, bro. Who we going to promote, bro? Like, think about it.
That's why I said OKC is overrated, because the NBA is not that good. OKC is overrated.
But hold up, Bruce. But they was doing this last year though.
And what happened
last year?
And what happened last year?
Lost in the second round. I mean, that's cool.
Okay.
Clippers lost in the first round.
Is the East stronger than the West right now?
No. The East is trash.
East is trash.
Trash, man.
I won't call him. Well, he might be right about that. Bruce just don't like OKC. I think that's what.
So Rick, Bruce calling the Bucks trash.
I have said the Bucks is trash with Rick. Rick knows that.
That's not. He didn't say the Bucks. He said the East is trash. But look, I'm used to Bruce clowning the Bucks, so it don't even bother me no more. Like it don't bother me. Like it's cool. Like if Bruce said something nice about the Bucks, I'd be shocked. I'd be like, what?
I'm out of the box because what they did with Drew Holiday. They put him like a scapegoat why they lost. When Giannis was struggling or something, it's like Drew Holiday's fault. When Middleton is not playing because he's injured. So how is it Drew Holiday's fault?
Because Drew Holiday wasn't consistent. Consistency wins in the playoffs. You can't be up and down. You know, if you're gonna play with somebody like Giannis, and Giannis is the number one option, you got to have a number two that's going to be consistent. And if Middleton,
but Middleton was on the bench. So what do you want Drew Holiday to do? He has to got the best player on the other team, the second best player on the other team, and he has to score. Come on.
That's really he get paid the big bucks, right?
Nah, but you only could. I mean, oh man, he right about that. Like you can make a third option to a second option. Drew's never been a second option. He's always been a third at best. He can't be no second option.
No.
Bruce is right. You can't. I mean, I ain't gonna say you can't ask him, but he only could do so much. Drew Holiday's going to try his best. That's what I know about him. He's going to play 100%. And if it's not working, that means that the Bucks was simply just not a good. I mean, just didn't have it that year. So you really can't blame Drew Holiday. He's a really smart IQ player. He's going to play every play the right way for the most part. He's going to try to. That's what he showed you in Boston in the finals. It's definitely not Drew Holiday's fault at all.
And I think the Celtics are worse than last season.
Low key.
You think who?
I think last season Celtics were better, in my opinion.
Bruce, who you got coming out the West and the East, bro?
The West is between OKC and Clippers.
Oh, that was respect. Okay.
The East, you see. I respect Ryan. I think. I thought Sixers at the beginning of the season they're trash.
Facts.
Wow, I think the Bucks have a chance to make it to the finals. I think Cleveland, Bucks, Celtics.
No, that's a logical Bruce speaking right there.
See,
he's usually logical for the most. He's just gonna crack.
I know he's be trolling, bro. I'm like, what the
crack on you? Like Bruce don't be saying wild, crazy stuff. He just gonna crack on you. That's all.
He
You don't
man.
have the
He's
Knicks,
speaking.
Bruce, in that Final Four.
Hell
Who?
no. Oh no. He said the Knicks. I don't like
Knicks, New York Knicks.
Knicks do not have size. Mitchell Robinson on the only size is worrying me. So
he's telling the truth, bro. I don't take the Knicks that serious, bro. I like the Knicks is they like my favorite 2K team. But other than that, they're not. I don't take them boys serious, man. They nice to look at though. Karl-Anthony Towns is balling over there. When it comes to the playoffs, Jalen Brunson's a little too small, and Cat's a little just not tough enough a little bit. That's just my thing. He's cool. I ain't gonna say he's not tough enough. Let me not talk about him like that. The Knicks just don't got enough, like he said, the size, and they need more than Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is your second best option he's not your number one option. He's not your number one option.
I don't think he's number one option this season. I think Cat is number one.
Exactly, but that's even better though, because Jalen Brunson's not really a number one option on a winning team. He's not. He's not. Cat got the talent to be. What'd you say?
You said Jalen Brunson on a Knicks?
I don't think he's your number one option. Like he's your maybe scoring ISO wise. To close out the games, he's your number one option. But like as to take you over the hump. No.
So you kind of look at him like a Kyrie Irving, like
for sure. Yes. Okay. Definitely that. I look at him like a Jalen Williams. What's next to Shea? Like he's that dude that's going to come along, but he's a very effective player though. Like you put like you give Giannis Jalen Brunson, something like that. That's lethal to me. It kind of does the same thing that Dame does in a sense. But he's gonna kill so he's that Kyrie Dame. He's in that type of lane right there.
I see that BJ said you guys are about to end the show, but I want to ask Rick real quick. Do you want Jimmy Butler on the Bucks?
Do I want Jimmy Butler on the Bucks? Well, who I got to get rid of?
Middleton.
I mean, yeah, I get rid of Middleton for Butler. But Butler gonna be ready.
Okay.
He'll be ready. Like now, if I got to trade other pieces, then hell no.
Is the reason you get rid of him because he's not healthy or what? Because Butler,
because I know Butler. I mean, yeah, Butler he get injured, but Butler will play through an injury too. Like Butler will play. When he's locked in, he's locked in. And I also look at, now Middleton, like in his, I would say prime or younger years, I would probably keep Middleton. But like right now, I go for Butler. If that's all they were going to trade. Who was that?
Someone watching BET.
I'm gonna say somebody arguing.
Someone is playing GTA.
Oh wow!
He said GTA.
Yeah. Well, I know BJ earlier was talking about we should insert Kobe Brown at the 4.
What you think about it?
If we don't make no trade, I mean, I can see him being in the rotation. Okay. I can see him being in the rotation, but the thing I have about Ty Lue is he doesn't allow. If you're going to have a rotation, especially going after All-Star break, that rotation got to be consistent. They got to be able to gel to go into the playoffs. You just can't have one player playing a game and then they don't see a game the next game, and another player come in, you play them 17 minutes, and then the next game, like he was doing with Terrence Mann, he'll play Terrence Mann 17 minutes one game, 25 minutes the next game, back down to 17 or 18 minutes the following game. And you can't have that up and down because there's no consistency. So I would like for him, if we don't make no moves, solidify your rotation after All-Star break, and then play them consistent. Let them get in rhythm going into the playoffs.
Okay.
That's what I would like to see from Ty Lue, because I be on Ty Lue. He too inconsistent, and he play dumb basketball strategy sometimes.
He definitely do that. Yes, he does.
Okay. Well, we at the 2-hour mark, y'all. So to close out the show, I'm gonna go to each one of y'all, man. So what's gonna be the key for, and you could pick either team, either for the Clippers or the Bucks, or you can announce both. What's gonna be the key for each team to win tonight? You can start, old man.
Tonight?
Yeah.
I think the key tonight is show ball movement, because you're going against a top-rated team. Show ball movement and score in the paint.
Okay. Ball movement, score in the paint. All right. What about you, Kurt?
I'm gonna go with the Clippers tonight. I think the key for the Clippers to win tonight is I'm probably gonna say they bench. Their bench and their ball movement. And I got Clippers, but if Milwaukee wants to win, I told you Dame has to be on point. He gotta be line on fire to me.
Yeah, he gonna have to be. He gonna have to be.
Facts.
What about you, Bruce?
Clippers have to be healthy in order to win tonight. Be healthy. Don't bother about them. Stop Giannis. Kawhi on Giannis. Oh no, Derrick Jones on Giannis and Kawhi looking like a safety. For the Bucks to win, Kawhi not playing, and them being able to defend a little bit.
Okay. Well, all right, man. I appreciate y'all joining the show, man. I'm about to go ahead and close it down, man, but I appreciate y'all.
All right, man. Welcome back, Rick. And
Thank
stay
you.
healthy.
All right.
Thank you.
Stay healthy, man.
All right, Rick. I'm glad you're okay though, bro.
Salute,
Nice
Bruce.
talking to you, bro.
Salute, Kurt. I appreciate it, Kurt.
No doubt, man. Hey, man. God bless, bro. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you, Rick.
All right. And salute, old man. Salute everybody that came up. I appreciate you. My last 2 cents. I think, and I'll make it fair. Everybody healthy. Kawhi plays. I think the best that the Bucks can do, honestly, is that Lillard is really gonna have to show up. He got to hit more than 50% of his shots. He usually shoots those threes, so he has to hit more than 50%. I think that Lopez and Giannis are going to have to help each other out if Kawhi is playing and Zubac is playing, because since Lopez can stretch the floor, since he can hit big threes, I think it'll really help if he's kind of on a movement from the paint out to the three, like in between those lines, like kind of moving Zubac out the way. That way, if Giannis can get a couple of moves on Kawhi, whether it's a fadeaway or a floater, it'll make it more of a one-on-one battle, kind of open that paint. But ultimately, I just feel like the Bucks going to have to be on all cylinders. But granted, if they don't execute, then I think the Clippers are pretty much going to overwhelm them, especially if Kawhi is playing. But with that being said, man, I appreciate everyone who is listening on the chat, who is writing on the chat, everybody who came on the panel. Old man, Bruce, Kirk, man, I forgot the California brother's name, but he was on here earlier. Everybody that was on the panel, salute to y'all, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Yo, man, remember, at the Pull-Up B-Ball co-host, that's my new IG, man. Check me out there. I think I added most of y'all already, but just check me out there, man. Of course, per usual, make sure you are hitting that like button. Okay, hit that like button. Membership badges are available, man. Super stickers and super comments are available as well, man. Make sure if you want to show some love, you send it to that $, Slick Rick 1991, son. That's the Cash App. And also subscribe to the @RealEleazy. He's the Warriors fan. Make sure y'all hitting up Big Fan Breezy, the Nets fan, man. Make sure y'all check his channel out. Also, the Miami Heat fan, Big Tone, Open Sports Talk. Don't end up in that boom boom room. Andre was in a chat today at DFJ Hoops. Andre 76. Yo, that man can break down some basketball, but he definitely loves the 76ers. At Timeout with Mr. Mass, he's a Houston fan. So if y'all love the Houston Rockets, man, he definitely knows how to break down the game, even outside of his team. At Tune In Sports, you know what I'm saying? You already know he's a Cavs fan. Who is he, though? Make sure y'all check him out as well. And, of course, the Celtics fan at Just Win Baby Podcast. Make sure y'all check him out. $4.99 for the pull-up badge, man. Shout-outs, promotion of your social medias. Send the bjmatthews3@gmail.com. Also, the $9.99 Clippers badge. 3 weekly videos and all access to interviews with Clippers supporters and other players, staff for the Clippers. BJ be bringing y'all that heat. Y'all already see his clips on Facebook, Instagram. You know, the brother's doing his thing, talking to the NBA players and the Clippers and the, intel alike. Make sure y'all keep supporting the man. He really out there working hard. And then, of course, the interview badge. We get some big names in here. $14.99. You know, y'all be able to ask questions when we have them on. So make sure y'all get that badge when we have those big names coming around. And, of course, we will give you enough time to, we'll probably tell you 2 weeks in advance or even a week at the worst to let you know what big name person we'll bring up here. But, again, y'all, we appreciate y'all showing up, being here, showing love. Like BJ said earlier in the show, man. Started with a vision, and some of y'all been rocking with us from the beginning. All the new people, thank you for showing up. So, yo, man, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, peace. You know what I'm saying? But look, make sure y'all are taking care of each other. Y'all love yourselves. Again, thank you for all the prayers, man. For the people who know I was in that accident, thank you, Kurt. Thank you, everybody on the panel. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you. I sincerely mean that. I'm getting a good recovery. I'm coming back strong. But, yo, man, we'll see you next time. Peace. Out of there like swimwear.
I'm feeling good. Feeling all right tonight. I'm feeling good now. Yeah, it's all good in the neighborhood, homie. Yeah, little ride. I feel good, I feel alright. Cruising through my neighborhood on a warm summer night. I feel good. That's right, I feel good now. It's summer night. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on drop, all the girls looking hot. Hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Like them summer nights. I just kicked it at home. I polished up the chrome, called the Ruka on the phone, let her know I'm home alone. It's 7:30 and the sun's going down. It's a summer night and the fun's going down. I pick her up and she looks all dolled up, sitting passenger in my rag and Paula. Yeah, I let her know that she looks beautiful to me. The world's an ugly place, but she is such a sight to see. The kind of woman that would put up a fight for me. The kind that wants to spend the summer nights with me. The temp was 80 and I'm cruising with my lady, playing some Rafi Bagan. Who baby, baby? I see my homeboys and the cruising in the ride with their ladies sitting by their side. People think we look crazy, but I think we look classy. But then again, that's only if you ask me. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on drop, all the girls looking hot. Hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. My homeboys throwing the backyard boogie, so everybody gets together to unwind, relax, and have a fun time. The DJ spinning, so I grab the mic and be like, ain't nothing like them summer nights. The party's packed with beautiful women and the gang of the homies that wanna get with them. And they'll say anything just to hit them. And it's usually a nice summer night when they did them. I don't know, it must be something in the air. Can't help but have a good time because the feeling is there. To some people, the feeling is rare. They're at the past saying, God damn, I wish I was there. To have a drink, have a token, hook up with someone fine, but the kind that looks up. Gotta keep some pisto in the cup. Party until the sun comes up, but we give up. Summer days just sitting around.
looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights.
Summer nights can keep a smile on your face. Gotta try to have a good time with your life, otherwise it's just a waste. Either way, I'm gonna party just in case. Like Prince party like it was 99 and 87, 88. I couldn't ask for no better weather. I'm right next to the Pacific, to be specific. The candy paint job glows under the moonlight as I close out my summer night and say goodnight. It's time to put the top up and park it. Drop it, unplug the ground, roll up the windows and lock it. Walk in the pad and fall into bed as she lays on my chest to rest her sleepy head. And we do this all night long, from dusk till dawn. But it's not quite the same when summer nights are gone. But even when they're gone, it won't be long. 8 more months and once again it's on.
Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just